time I close my eyes.
Yes, guys, welcome. So this is a brand new show every Sunday night at 10 p.m. going forward now. It's not a football show. It's just a 2-hour podcast with me and my pals chatting nonsense. Hopefully you guys have a great time in the chat as well. Get involved in the chat as well. And we should have a good couple of hours. I hope everyone's doing well. If you want to talk football in the chat, you can. We can talk football. We can talk anything. Nothing's off limits. Anything goes. Welcome, guys. Hope you're all good. John, how you doing?
I'm all good, mate. Looking forward to this all day long. Cannot wait for this show.
Good. Cav?
Nah, I'm the opposite. I've been fearing this show all day. I don't know what we're in for.
You make me go already, man. Professor Savage, how you doing?
Did you know Pep Linders got married in Porto, bro?
No, we didn't. We can maybe read Pep Linders' chapter. Everyone would love that. The book.
Come on, boys. Come on.
Yeah. True, Don. Already coming.
I want to know why Savage has got a red light. So
I just love Savage's red light.
Hi, man. Red light Savage, bro. If you got a ghost in the building, let's go, man.
Savage is intense, reading intensely. History in the making. It is history in the making. So, guys, if in the chat, if you want anything to ask us in the chat,
Trudon's got straight in.
I know. I've already started to read. Don't worry. Everything will get read out, guys. Don't you worry. I've got to put my fan on, though. It's boiling hot in here. But yeah, anything in the chat, guys, you want to talk, let us know. We'll talk. What book? The truth is out there. Bailey asked the question, my man. Asked the question. All right, let's get out of it. So the first question on this podcast is from Trudon, who's on loan at Brighton, by the way, at the moment. So he's all good. First question. By the way, I have not. I've not turned monetization on because it's completely pointless. This is going to get
this show's going to last about 5 minutes.
Trudon's gone straight away, guys. Tits or ass?
Ass.
Yeah. Ass. Yeah.
Both.
Bro, you can't pick both, bro.
You can't pick both. That's cheating.
Yeah, but if you only pick ass, how do you know if it's a woman?
What?
You're getting wild with it. Just, the question's true, man. Just answer it.
Tits, man, all day long. You see my wife, Jesus. And
oh man, is she
man,
the show,
big up to everyone.
She will be seeing the show, I bet you. Where's your missus, Joe?
Huh?
Where's your missus?
She's at hospital with Penny watching this. I told her I watch at 10.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So, yeah, she's loving me. This is going to be class. Everyone's asked. If you're an arse boy, let me know.
Hey, I'm not more.
That means something totally different.
Don't be scared if you are, guys. It's all good here. We don't.
If you are an arse boy, like, no offense to you, man. Like, just be yourself.
There's no discriminations against it.
Yeah.
No discriminations here. No discriminations here. Gender fluids are welcome. Everyone's welcome.
That's what Jamie meant. but hey, each to their own, man. Do what you do.
Bro, literally 5 minutes in, bro.
James is a leg man. He's a leg man.
Oh, don't skim over that Pac-Man.
Where's Batman? I haven't seen it yet.
What
did Batman? Where did he say?
To be fair, James,
Would you rather get a lap dance from John or Rod? Rod will be here in a minute. But I've got a feeling John won't squash me, so I'm going John.
Oh, fucking hell, bro. James has got points though. If you like ass, yeah, then legs kind of go with it, man. I can't be having some girl with some meaty legs and a big ass, bro. That doesn't make sense. That's what the girls are walking around like now, bro. The little chopsticks and that walking around, bro.
Yeah, they got them little skinny legs, ain't they? But then they got like these massive hips.
It's because the asses are all fake, bro. You can see
it
it.
Looks weird, man.
Yeah,
do you know what as well? Like, that question's changed now because Gymshark, right, and leggings with the scrunchies have changed the whole.
Yep.
Yeah, that changed the game because any old person can look half decent in them leggings now. So,
what are they called?
What they called? just
got to buy myself a pair.
No, by the way, Cav specified any old person. Cav's got a bit of Dwayne Rooney about him still. Any old person, Cav.
I've just seen Rage and Pop. Right, sorry if everyone's offended. I should say right off, but if you're easily offended, you might want to leave. I will just say that right now. Ranger Pot has gone, what do you call the wolf with no legs and no arms? Chicken nugget. Oh, fuck's sake. Hang on. He's just finished the dishwasher, so he's here now.
Yeah,
big up.
Said good like the ice in a freezer. Well, God, Jenna.
Come on.
Oh, dear.
The washing up's done. The washing up's done from earlier. Everything done from earlier. You understand?
Come on.
I can read one of the man them. You see?
I got a question for him.
Oh, James, you on about the clothes? He said big shoulders. I'm like, what? I don't go with no big shoulders, bro. He's on about the shoulder pads, isn't it?
You imagine a girl walking around my shoulders? That'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
I do like some of the fingers though. Some of the styles for women from the past and that. I quite like the fingy one, man. It's the 30s and 40s, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pearl Harbor ladies and that. Them types.
Oh yeah. I know.
With the hair all curled at the
bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Yeah, you know the vibe.
Who's Captain America's lady?
Yes.
Yes.
Peggy Carter. Come on.
Carter, ain't it? Yeah, she's right.
That was my vibe still. That's my vibe.
Right.
I was born in the wrong generation.
On the TNA talk, what do you reckon she's got better?
For fuck's sake.
It's a weird one, isn't it? Because like,
what do we reckon?
Jimmy hear that?
She has all the money in the world, and she still looks like this, isn't it? So
Jimmy Hill, that man. Jimmy Hill.
Superior sport, strong farm girls.
She got no cheeks, bro.
What
got no cheeks.
What did they say? What did they say? Face the crime, watch, body obey, watch. Is that what they're saying?
She ain't got none, bro.
Looks like desperate Dan to rascal.
Strong five.
Come on.
Justin said she looks like Thanos. It's not a 20-pinter. That's a bit harsh.
That's serious, that is, man.
That's a bit
You know, the thing is, that's a still image of her face, isn't it? But, like, obviously, even when I've seen her in the crowd and that, even the dance she's with her husband doesn't look that excited by her, to be fair. That is like a business deal, that.
Oh, it's mad. Oh, Jesus.
She's 89, you know.
Is that Pep Linda's sister?
Hey, respect Pep Linda's, bro.
Pep Linda's Pep Linders is getting it, man. Pep Linders is getting it. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey, Jamie, you got to remember what show you're on. You can't say things like that. You mean you got vocabulary is key tonight, Jamie. You got.
I was never good. I was never good in school, Cab. Right, Ricky's asked a very important one, yeah. Hair or shaved?
What we talking, bro?
I don't know. Crew cut?
What?
I don't know.
Ricky, elaborate, bro.
We're talking and shaved all day long.
Yeah, personally, I like my woman with a shaved ass.
I was trying to think.
I'm
of ways
going.
I
I'll
could
come
answer
back.
that question.
Yeah, I'll go and I'll come back in a bit.
If it's on about like, I'm saying, if it's on about that, then
Well,
I don't know,
sometimes
man.
Sometimes you get them little bit of hairs that just come out the edges, can't you? You know, you need them gone.
Yeah, you can't be having none of that. What's that? The bikini line and that, bro. That's a myth.
No,
You know what I mean? But
you can't be flossing and eating at the
I
same
don't know,
time.
man.
You know what I mean?
I've gone through phases of it, and obviously, if the full shaven thing, it's got no character, bro.
No.
It's got no character, bro. It's like poultry.
Jesus God. Cold.
Oh, yeah, I'll take the bit. Nah, to be fair, I'll take shaving or Brazilian and Brazilian probably the thing. And I ain't on about Ronaldinho.
The landing stripe.
Yeah.
No whiskers. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, allow the whiskers, bro. That's a myth, that is, bro.
Batman said, Rods, if you like a Mary, don't need to be ashamed. Don't need to lose. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, sitting on hamsters in the 90s thing, cut it out. Jesus Christ. Oh, no crabs. Jesus Christ. There was a question here, right? Snog, marry, avoid. Liz Truss, Amanda Stavely, and Rods.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, I'm marrying Rods. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, I'm marrying Rods as well.
And I'm throwing Liz Truss off a cliff.
Whoa. Just realised something, actually. Amanda's the Newcastle one, isn't it?
Amanda Stavely, before she had...
Nah, you're mad, bro. I'm marrying the Newcastle one. She's a billionaire, bro.
She's rich.
Yeah.
She's rich.
Yeah,
Sorry, Rod.
yeah, bro.
Sorry, Rod.
I'll marry her and then cheat on her in like 6 months, on it. So
I would cheat. I would cheat. I would go with Amanda Stavely and cheat on her with Rods. Because I'm not going near Liz Truss. No. Right, Cav. What would you do?
I would. No, on a being truthful. Yeah, you got.
Rods is in the thing, and you're going being truthful.
Being honest, right? I've got to marry Rods because he looks like he does so many chores. So
we know he does the dishwashing. We know he does the dishwashing.
I didn't say I'd snog Rods, bro. I said I'd marry Amanda Stavely. I'd snog Liz. Liz is the Prime Minister, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. She got good head control in that, bro. And then Rod, sorry, bro. You get avoided, bro. Yeah,
no. I'll go Amanda Stavely, cheat on her with Rods, and throw Liz Truss off a cliff.
Mate, she's been our Prime Minister for about 4 days, bro, and she's the meme of the town already, man.
Have you seen
that Gerard meme?
She did was move her head.
Back for Gerard.
Bro, that Gerard meme is impeccable.
Oh, that's hilarious. Nothing back for Gerard.
Ricky, how did you know that, bro? I'm saying, Ricky, you're about still.
Right. Well, what did Ricky say now?
She said that she's got.
Jesus Christ. Does she?
I don't think. I don't think so.
Can't fucking look.
Look at everyone at the
hang on.
Google.
Right,
Google.
Guys, talk amongst yourself.
He's Googling it. Look.
He's Googling stuff. He's Googling
He's going to click on save image so quick.
He's actually Googling her tips.
Right. This trust. This is the
Hold on.
first
Do you think it's a requirement of government to be ugly, bro? There's no like fire things in that House of Parliament, bro. There's
you might be right.
And they all went to they all went to Cambridge and Oxford. Yeah. And Eton. If you look at it now, their unis and that, bro. So there's some things there, bro. So I don't know what happened. Maybe if you just
Fucking
pick
Cavs
politics.
and all. Look, he's on Google.
Cav can't cover up his face when he's searching for something. He locks
No,
it
I've
really
already
fast,
searched
bro.
it. Don't worry, I've got it.
20 sexist women in politics you don't know. Yeah, let's click that.
Share it on the screen. Cav, just share
It's
it
gonna
on
be
the screen.
it's gonna be
Go
someone's
to share
local
it, just share it
MP,
on
what
the
no one
screen.
cares about.
Yes,
Right, there you go.
Oh,
Everyone make up your
Oh,
mind.
whoa! Ricky was right, bro.
Everyone
Oh,
make up your mind. Everyone
yeah.
make up your mind.
Listen, she got power still. I'm about it still. You mad?
She's got power.
I'm about it, bro. Yeah, I mean, I've been with worse, bro. You know, like that.
She's got power and lungs. Oh,
She looks like the kind of people that I had to go on dates with when I was escorting and that, bro. Minor, bro. Minor, take the money.
right. So Beery says Flame Monroe. Don't know who that is. Or
Nah,
Caitlyn
don't fall
Jenner.
for that. Don't fall for it, boys. They're both men.
Well, I know the second one is. Hang on,
I'm doing Flame Monroe. I've got to
They're
see
both
this
a mess,
is.
bro.
Are they both of
And
them?
obviously, Caitlyn / Bruce and it. Man's an Olympian, bro. You seen the size of his hands and that? It's a myth, bro.
He's the Kardashian one, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh my Jesus Christ!
But you don't want
Flame
none of that
Monroe
Flame
has
Monroe,
kids.
bro.
She has kids. Well, it has kids.
All of them have kids.
Wow. Do you know what? If I was drunk, Jeez.
Jeremy don't care.
That used to be one of my worst fears, bro. Obviously, you can't really fall for it like that, but you know, some of them have gone all the way, bro. That was my worst fear, bro.
It looks a bit like Sharon Osbourne.
Because if that happens, I'm fighting you, bro. If you was a bloke, I'm fighting you, bro. This is on.
Trudon's like an expert on tits. This guy
He's an expert on everything, bro.
I'm going to tell you right now. I don't know. Trudon had nuts, and you know Trudon had Nuts magazine, don't you?
Come on, Lucy Pinder and that.
Yeah. Right. There is that Flame Monroe there in the red.
That's Flame Monroe on the left of the red.
Why
one.
does she look like Sharon Osbourne?
She does, man.
And who's this geezer?
No, that geezer and the woman's got nothing to do with the one on the left, Flame Monroe. That's Monique and her husband. That's nothing to do with it.
All right, so it's Flame Monroe.
What?
I wouldn't know that was a geezer, to be fair.
I would straight away, man.
Oh,
She got
Jay,
thingy,
come off
innit?
it.
She got
Come
drag
on.
queen face, bro.
I'm trying to be so nice. Right, okay. Flame Monroe or Liz Trust. You got to have one.
Oh, Liz, Liz is on my list now, bro. You're mad. I'm here for it.
Or Papa Shango.
Papa Shango and that. Justin's got a point, man. Did you not see that about Mbappe and the other trans one? You see that lately? He got spotted with the. That's who's been on. That's who's been on dates with, isn't it? There's Playboy for the first time ever had a trans woman as their front cover. To be fair, it looks like a woman, but then obviously there's all these pictures of her and Mbappe on the date on the boat.
I've seen like the funny clips. I've seen like the Jack Grealish one where he's like he goes to the urinal and then sees his missus. He's like, "Yeah, fancy seeing you here."
Fancy seeing you here.
To be fair though, I don't know if you actually seen the one what Mbappe's. Yeah, I mean, can't tell. Not straight off anyway. Maybe if you spent some time with her and that, but you couldn't just tell. Because when I saw it, I just thought it was on about Mbappe with a new woman, but clearly no.
Bailey says Rebecca Tavas or Larissa Perella. Who are we going with? Fabinho's wife or who's that one?
I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen the second one, so I don't really know.
Fabinho's wife is a lovely looking woman. She used to be a footballer as well, I believe.
And she's a thingy as well, man. She's ride or die as well.
Fabinho's
missus.
Larissa's Bobby's missus, isn't it? She looks a bit like a cartoon character.
Ah, right, yeah.
I think Bobby's missus.
Always missus.
Nah, Fabinho's missus all day, even if it wasn't just on looks, man. The way she is, man, she's on it all the time. So
yeah.
Killian's gonna be fuming when her ball control is better than his.
To be fair, Killian looks like a Ninja Turtle anyway, bro. Like he ain't got. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's a funny.
He got bought the mask, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Rebecca Vardy or Rooney's wife.
Colleen all day.
Colleen.
Yeah, you couldn't handle everything.
I think Rebecca Vardy scares me. So I'm staying away from it.
Listen, Colleen's not fire. She's not like fire anyway. But when I was younger, I had a bit of a thing for her. But I thought she was all right, man. Oh, all it is, bro.
Yeah,
To be fair,
she looks like a Tesco mum, don't she?
yeah, I like it though. That's
Yeah.
and she's
Looks
got
like a
Scouse
Tesco
accent,
mum.
bro, which is,
Rebecca Vardy.
Rebecca Vardy scares me. You know,
I know, but she looks as
if you don't eat your dinner, I reckon she beats the shit out of you. You know what I mean? And then tells the
Rebecca
paper.
Vardy looked better before she had all the money with before Leicester won the league. She looked better, man. And she started
Yeah.
touching the
That's the
face.
one
and
that
all
they
that
get
business.
ruined. There's the film that no one's known
Yeah,
that
man.
should be made.
Blame
The
the
movie they
Tinker
should
Man for
make is
that, bro.
Leicester won the league and it ruined Rebecca Vardy.
Yeah, it did. Everything went downhill, bro.
That's the
She
movie
went on I'm a
made.
Celebrity, didn't she? She went on
Yeah.
in the jungle and that. Yeah,
True,
that's how
not
you
just
know
family.
that TV show's a myth, man. If you go on I'm a Celebrity and you just Rebecca Vardy, bro, then it's just stupid. Like, who is she really? She's someone's wife. Bro.
Exactly.
Oh,
I'm down a rabbit hole now. Liverpool players' wives. I don't think.
Down a rabbit hole.
I'm just trying to see if anyone tops Perry. To be honest, I'm not sure.
Nah, Perry's the one, bro.
No one taps
Perry's the
I
one,
don't know.
bro.
I like an older woman.
Jamie, just don't even. You know
I like
about
an
me and
older
Little
woman.
Mix. Don't mess with me, bro.
To be fair, I like King Kenny's wife. She's all right.
Yeah. Hey, John Henry's wife. Come on.
Oh yeah, Linda.
Oh yeah, Linda.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, actually,
yeah.
as well, flipping Ian Rush. The thing he's always with, bro.
I'll tell
You
you
know
what.
what I'm saying, bro?
Roy Evans'
Come on.
daughter.
Hey, come on. Come on.
How did that work?
That's filthy.
That's naughty.
It's
Family
it's
Guy,
gotta be
South
Perry.
Park, guys. Family Guy, South Park.
Family Guy for me.
Yeah,
South
Family
Park
Guy.
for me.
Yeah, this is. I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of a hard one for me, and because I
They're
had
both
like
great.
so
They're
many
both
years of South Park before Family Guy even come out. But if I'm honest, I watch way more Family Guy now, so I'll probably go Family Guy. But
Yeah,
South Park's
Family
very
Guy.
close, man. If there was no South Park, there would be no Family Guy, though.
South Park first came out, but
Yeah.
it was the best. It was probably
Yeah,
the
I
most
remember.
one the
I
best.
remember going to see South Park the movie at the cinema when it came out.
Yeah, me too.
I've never
man.
laughed so much in my life.
South Park was just before their time, that's all.
Yeah, I never laughed so much in my life, especially when
I think
Cartman. Cartman gets all his
Family
powers
Guy-
and he's saying all that
Yeah.
line. He's saying blah 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 blah, and then what is
Yeah, I
it?
love
Bob
that
Schreider!
yeah.
I was saying, would you get Family Guy even came about and wasn't for South Park?
It wouldn't have.
I
It
think
wouldn't have.
it's like
Oh,
the
South Park
material they wanted to write is like
I
Team
think
America.
Seth MacFarlane said though, Matt and Trey Parker, the ones who done South Park. I think he said that he done some work for them on South Park
Yeah.
towards the end, and then he started Family Guy because Family Guy came out way before we saw it properly in England. They done it on a lower level,
99, I
innit?
think, didn't it?
Yeah.
99.
So it's actually old as well, but Family Guy is different level, bro. Like,
Yeah, Lauren Dalglish.
it's sick,
Anyone seen Lauren Dalglish?
come
I
on.
haven't seen Under Glaze now.
How many daughters has he got? Kelly Cates' daughter as well, isn't it? Kelly Cates.
Yeah,
Lauren.
Kelly Kate's unmatched.
Kelly Cates is a
unmatched.
legend still.
Best
Bring back
female,
Charlotte Jackson to Sky Sports as well, man, for the last
best
time.
female presenter she is. Absolutely
Nah,
fantastic.
No,
I
man.
think
I like,
he's better.
I like Katie
What one?
Abdul's good.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's,
Kate.
yeah, that's the little, real skinny one.
Who,
Who,
Kate Abdul?
on-
Yeah, she's
on
the one
Paramount.
who does it with.
Bruno.
Paramount, don't she?
Yeah, she's
Paramount
with
Plus,
Carragher and Mickey Richards and Henry.
Did anyone see the highlights of them lot?
I
They
love
have
that show.
so much fun together, don't they?
That's how I watch every match. I don't watch
Yeah.
it through Sky Sports, and I watch every match through them. Lot.
Just shows how much better they are.
Mm.
More loose. Older women or younger over 21, just in case someone thinks I'm pretty.
Yeah, but you didn't give an age limit to older.
So yeah, so over
That's the
21, all right, older. So gilf or over 21.
Yeah, but what's the limit to the older ones, bro? Like when
You know
does
what
it stop?
gilf is, don't you? You know what gilf is.
Yeah, that's the Wayne Rooney thing. That's Cavs. That's
Yeah,
Cavs
yeah,
vibe,
yeah.
bro. I'm saying,
Where
like,
were you?
I don't discriminate.
You get some.
if it stops
we
at
know
like
that.
55 and that,
I'll go
and it's-
70.
I'll go to older women, bro, because that's a lot of range, bro. Like
Yeah. A rich 70-year-old. I'll
20, 21 and
right,
over. Hold on, what's it? Yeah, over 21, all the way up until like 60 and that. Bro,
yeah,
that's a
Ricky
massive
says
range
up,
of women.
up,
Yeah,
up
bro.
the 50. Up the 50.
Yeah, safe. I'll take the older women, bro.
I don't know. Well,
Yeah.
my missus is older than me, so I'll go older.
Bro, I'm not dealing with some girl who was born after South Park, after Toy Story 2, bro. Forget that.
Shut up.
We got nothing in common. They're talking to her about the Rock and Austin at WrestleMania. She doesn't know what they're talking about. Forget it, bro. It's a myth, bro. Yeah,
that's what turns savage on. He sees two women in the pub talking. They're talking about Austin and the Austin Rock rivalry.
That's what we'll talk about.
Whoa!
Mate, bro, that's the kind of thing what would happen exactly personally if I'm speaking to a girl, because the stuff that sometimes my missus has said stuff like, oh yeah, put on that match with the Undertaker. Oh, mate, get in the bedroom. This is what I'm saying, bro. Or she start talking to me about the offside rule and that, and I'm like, get in the bedroom now, you filthy.
When ain't no more in you, it's like, oh my god. So he's fan out and in the Big Breakfast days, yeah.
Oh, come on, legend.
Yeah, man.
She went from Big Breakfast to Matalan adverts, though, bro. Like,
yeah. And then it all shrunk and no one was interested.
Where's Fingy gone as well, man? Cat Dealey? Where's
Cat
she gone,
Dealey.
bro?
Have you ever heard an actual Brummie accent?
Yeah. Fingy's from these ends as well, though. Emma Willis. Come on.
Yeah, Emma Willis. Yeah. Adam Sandler or Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey. I love Adam Sandler though, but Jim Carrey's legendary, bro.
Adam Sandler for me.
I'm Adam Sandler, but I would say Jim Carrey is the better of the two, but I would go Adam Sandler.
I think Adam Sandler's probably got he's got way more movies and a lot better, but Jim Carrey's a funnier guy. I love Adam. Like, I actually love Adam Sandler though, bro. Like, this guy is the most normal geezer I've ever seen, bro.
Do you ever used to watch Living Colors?
Yeah.
With Wayne Brothers, when Wayne Brothers and Jim Carrey's in there. He's funny as fucking there, man. He's funny as fuck.
Adam Sandler, you just keep spotting him on Instagram in regular parks playing basketball with people. Like, he's so normal, bro.
Just basketball shorts and baggy t-shirts. Yeah.
And
Jim Carrey's a weird guy though as well, isn't he? Have you watched his?
He's a bit too lolly, him.
Yeah. I watched a documentary once. He was being interviewed by some guy. It was like, what is it? I think it's a Netflix thing where this guy takes people out and they go on a road trip. And he takes famous people out and basically just interviews them. And Jim Carrey's
you're on about the Fingy one? You're on about the David Letterman one?
Is it the David Letterman? Yeah. And he goes to the cafe and then he just starts standing on the table, putting his drops in his tea from like high up. It was just weird. Just a weird guy.
I would say Adam Sandler's only ever made two good comedies.
What would you say? What the comedies? It's mad that Demo came up with these two, because I'm like a massive fan of both of these. Like, massive fan.
Two good comedies only.
Adam
Ace
Sandler.
Ventura's unmatched anyway. That's levels.
I don't like Ace Ventura.
Don't you?
No.
See, I love Ace Ventura.
I don't like Jim Carrey's facial expressions. They do me head in.
Yeah.
No, they're all right, man. They're all right. It's funny.
You got Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison,
is his best film.
Big Daddy.
Happy Gilmore, Big Daddy.
Click. Big Daddy's incredible, bro.
There's a...
What, the wrestler?
What's the one he done with Jennifer Allison?
You're on about Just Go With It?
Yes, that one.
Yeah, Bad Boy movie. Well. And he's got that thingy one. Watched my son the other day, Blended.
Yeah. That's the one where they go to the holiday retreat, ain't it?
Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah, the families. And then there's the one where he's on the cruise ship. Which one's that? Is it? Yeah.
The one that came out about 2 years ago. It's a Netflix movie.
There's a murder, and he has to.
Yeah. That's a Jim Aniston one as well, isn't it? When it's his wife.
The only Big Daddy I know. Big Daddy I know. I don't know any other Big Daddy.
Giant haystacks in there.
Look at that man. Look at that specimen. That man ain't seen his penis since he was 5.
Shut up.
You got Happy Gilmore, Mr. Deeds. Now, Adam Sandler's got loads of movies, bro.
Mr. Deeds is actually all right.
And you got Fingy as well. You don't mess with a Zohan, bro. Come on, bro.
I like Mr. Deeds. What is it? You underestimate my sneakiness.
Yeah.
He just follows him everywhere. And Fiona Wright.
Will Ferrell as well. Will Ferrell for me.
He's so funny.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I like Will Ferrell in that nightclub film. I can't remember. Is it? Something.
He's got incredible movies.
What's
Semi-Pro. Get Hard.
He's on he done a show on MTV with Snoop Dogg, just sitting smoking weed all day long.
I watched that. That's hilarious, bro.
Who's that? Joe
What's his
Rogan?
name? He done fucking some brilliant films as well. He done one where he got the girl pregnant on a one night stand.
I'm trying to think who you talk about though.
Yeah.
I've got like there's about 10 of them guys, including Adam Sandler, Jim Carrey, Ryan Reynolds, Owen Wilson, Vince Vaughn, Will Ferrell. There's like a list of like 10 of them that I love all their movies, bro. Like just crap me up. Man. Like Wedding Crashers is one of the dopest movies to me.
Yeah.
Night at Roxbury.
Yeah.
That's I love that
Roxbury,
film.
yeah,
That's
big
a
movie,
great
big movie.
Great film.
I like
Step Brothers
I like
legendary as well.
I like Kevin Hart films, but the last one he did on Netflix now is so dead. Like
The
last
one
one
with
is
Woody Harrelson or the
Who
one,
is
the one
the-
after that?
no, the
Kevin
one after
Hart.
with Mark Wahlberg.
Kevin Hart is
Oh,
nothing
yeah.
without the Rock. Kevin Hart is nothing without the Rock. I'm gonna say.
Who's
right
the
now.
actor that done the what happened with Vegas stays in Vegas?
Ashton Kutcher.
Yes, he's good.
Ashton
I like
Kutcher, innit?
Mm.
Yeah.
John, did you just say Ashton Kutcher's good? Did you just say Ashton Kutcher was good?
I like him.
All right.
I think he's a good actor.
Hey, listen, Ashton Kutcher was with Demi Moore, man. Back in the day, Demi Moore, you know, like that. Come on.
He was getting Bruce Willis's kids to call him daddy. Can you imagine the insult?
Demi Moore was legendary in the 90s, bro.
Who's seen Striptease? Hands up. Come on, we've all seen it. Hands up. Who's seen Striptease? Who's seen
And Barbed
Striptease?
Wire, you know, like that.
Put both your hands up because I don't trust
Have
you.
you seen what? Seen what?
Striptease.
Striptease. Demi Moore.
No, I don't think I have seen that. No.
Fuck off.
Too light. Too
Right.
blood clot, like.
I haven't seen that.
You've not right. She's got the worst boob job you've ever seen in your life.
It's all good, man.
It's an amazing film.
Yeah, Edward, Mila Kunis was an upgrade on the latest Demi Moore, but back in the day, though. Oh, Mila Kunis in that 70s show. I was in love with her, man.
Mila Kunis, yeah. Every time I see her or hear her now, I just hear Meg.
She's. I watched the interview with her the other day. She said that when she goes to the supermarket, that people just shout Meg at her. I'm like, fuck's sake.
That's what I know her for. That's what I know her for. You guys have never seen Striptease. Oh man, this is my childhood.
One of my favorite movies back in the day, bro. You know the one when you with your parents used to pretend to cover my eyes on that, bro. Come on,
Yeah,
like,
well,
Film.
look,
No one's seen this film.
look at that, man. Oi, that's nice. Oi,
It's
listen.
not
And Rage
bad.
Part, you trust me, Sharon Stone, Basic Instinct. You know the vibes, bro. Come on.
Yeah. Do you know the first ever time I watched Basic
He was on the
Instinct
Fosters thing.
was with my mum?
Hey, man.
First
listen.
time I ever watched Basic Instinct because it came on. She went, "Oh, do you want to watch this film with me?"
That shit's so
It's
awkward, isn't it?
Because she thought it was a thriller. And the first scene is Sharon Stone fucking someone, and I was like, "Oh my god."
You like had that as well. Don't you think it's awkward, that, bro? Like these kind of movies
Yeah.
come on with your
It's
mum.
really
and you're just
awkward.
like,
I didn't like
I had it when I
Basic.
was- I had it like 2 years ago. Well, it was just the beginning of lockdown, and then my sister stayed at my mum. We all stayed at my mum's in it, and then flipping. Me and my sister's watching this show. Was watching Power, and it's just full of sex, bro. And every time it's like very awkward and that. Because I'm like, listen, this is my sister. I was thinking my sister should cover.
Right,
her eyes
Andrew,
and that. Yeah, I didn't want her in the room and that, man.
Oh, yeah.
Big up, Andrew.
John, Sean said, "Did you mean Knocked Up?" With the film earlier.
Yes.
Not
Yeah.
That's a film, actually. Trudon's
Yeah,
got
but
one, yeah.
that's a film that's on all the time.
Yeah.
On
ITV2.
Trudon's got one in.
Oh,
Showgirls.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
still a good film, but
Yeah, it's on ITV2 week in, week out, bro.
Showgirls, man. Showgirls.
Come on.
He went from Saved by the Bell to Showgirls.
Oh, I love Saved by the Bell, man.
It was.
R.I.P.
Anyone
Screech
watched
and
the
that,
remake?
you know
Has
the
anyone
vibes.
watched the new series of Saved by the Bell?
Yeah, it's shit,
No.
man. I think Zach's a teacher, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
He's
dead,
like
bro.
52 years old. I don't want to see
How come Slater still looks the same, bro?
that.
This geezer is in a time machine, bro. What's his name in real life? Mario Lopez. He looks
Mario
exactly
Lopez,
the same.
ain't he?
Yeah.
He's got the smoothest skin on anyone's face I've ever seen.
He's got whatever J-Lo's got, bro, and Paul Rudd. Them man don't.
Yeah.
exist,
Just me
bro.
to-
I don't know what's going on there.
They're like Puerto Rican or something, can't they?
Yeah,
They've got
yeah.
that-
What's Paul Rudd's excuse, bro? This geezer looks exactly the same.
Oh, Paul Rudd, yeah. It's just never changed.
Yeah, man.
I
And
can
Jensen
tell
Ford,
Edward.
bro.
I can tell Edward's at a certain age when he says Shannon Tweed or Shannon. You know,
Come on.
you know.
Come
Channel 5 in the 90s.
Come on.
Shannon Tweed, man. Cav. Shannon Tweed, you know her?
Bit no rassy though.
Why are you pinning up? I was born in the 90s, so I don't know why people are.
Oh,
When
you're
were you
missing-
born? When were you born?
No,
When were you born?
I was born in
94.
81.
Fuck you know.
I was
Saves my
born in
nephew blood.
I was
Yeah,
born
but
in
these girls are
80
still around when you're 6, bro. Come on, man.
I was born in 81.
81. I was 11 years old to did.
There you
I was
go.
born 99.
Huh?
99, I was born.
Jesus Christ.
That's when the
See,
world was meant to be.
He didn't.
Before 2000.
Were you born at 90 Savage?
Yeah, 1990.
What did?
Last time.
Just come out of prison then.
League and
Just come out of prison.
Imagine
then.
that.
Yeah, for real. You should just joke,
Imagine
man.
saying that. Oh, yeah, just come out of prison.
Serious,
bud.
man. You know, like,
Rob's
when we
just
play
dropped
for,
Rob's
we're
just
big
dropped
people,
in the
man.
conversation. Yeah, I'll just come out of prison then.
Yeah, man. Them times then, boy. Them times then, dog. I remember
He's
that
definitely
year.
been watching Troops.
Nah,
She was
bro,
like,
man,
idiot,
still, I
man.
remember, bro, I remember like one of my clients and that. She's my friend now, innit? But one of my clients, she's like, I was trying to talk to her about all these different things while I was training her, and that she's like, don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about. She's like, I'm born in 2002. I was like, yeah, this is a myth, bro. This is like pointless. This is like, she was born after 9. You're born after 9/11. Forget about it.
Cal,
Big up the Cole for the super chat. He says, anyone else thinks Stephen Stubbs is a hub? Look, if you like that sort of thing, I love Steve, but yeah. Cole, go for it.
Cal, are you the youngest person here?
me?
Andrew.
No,
Andrew's
Andrew
the
is.
youngest here.
Andrew's
Yeah.
youngest.
23.
Andrew's the same age as Brad Pitt's kids, and that.
Sabiri says, what's the best scene in Euro Trip? For me, it's the bit when Xena Warrior Princess enters the building
Come on.
and does horrible things to him.
I
and-
have seen this film, but it's a long time ago.
Yeah, it's actually a decent movie, you know.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I only watched this movie for one reason back in the day, bro. That's
Xena Warrior Princess.
What about
or the-
Daddy's Home? Daddy's Home 1 and 2.
I thought you was on about something completely different.
me too. I was about to say it. I ain't watched that porn still.
Daddy's home. Oh,
Bad Santa, that was hilarious.
I think StreamYard actually has porn music. Hang on. Hang on.
Yeah,
hang
Bad,
on.
Bad Santa's dope. Bad Santa's dope.
Yeah. Central Intelligence
Nah,
with
this-
Boss with Kevin Hart
Oh,
and The
Jay,
Rock.
take this music off when I got these red lights on, bro. We don't feel right.
You put Savage big screen.
If you want to visit Red Light
Why,
District,
Jay, don't
please
do it, man. They're
visit
gonna kick me off,
Amsterdam. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. It's that Savage has placed the Red Light District in his backyard.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
Call this number.
man. This is madness, bro.
You know you want it, girl.
There we go.
07 641.
Giving out the number.
Wait there.
That's the Jesus celebration.
Fuck.
Oh, get this guy down now. I'm scared.
Classic, Jay, that was.
That's
Oh,
masterpiece.
shit,
That's
man.
your music, though, ain't it?
Oh,
That's what they do. I'm flipping Babe Station and that, bro. You just watch them
take the
talking
time,
that, and then
don't
it just goes blank, and then they're like,
They just shake the fuck. But for some reason, it works, though, don't they? They just don't like that.
"Oh man."
oh yeah, if I'm flicking on Babe Station and I've just seen what I've just seen, I'm shitting myself. Like, I'm
You'd be like this, you'd be like, no, this is the way you'll say it. You'd be like,
window.
I went too far, but instead shit myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, near killed me.
In between, it's classic.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh man.
I swear.
Oh, that's
Hey, when I was in school, yeah, Babe Station used to kill me, bro, because I'll be waiting there till like 12 o'clock just so I can show something, but before they go on to flipping the real stuff. They'll be like, oh, boys texting Flash to Gash. If you want to see, we need more call. I'm like, what? All right then.
Flash.
Literally used to say that all the time. Text Flash to Gash, man.
Yeah,
And then like at 11:59, they pull the pants to the side and then go off there. Madness.
Yeah, there you go. You get a wink, and it goes.
That's
Oh, Jesus Christ.
hell, man.
Sabiri won't know what we're on about.
Cav, you're a demon for telling him to go.
No.
That's mad.
Sabiri, wait, I don't know what's made. So Sabiri, basically, in this country,
Yeah, it's a new game console. Say that.
in this country for the last, I don't know, 15 years, you know when you can call up sex girls on the line on phones? Well, in this country, they're on your telly. They're on your telly every day. And they're just like...
It's mental when you describe it.
You just have a woman comes on for an hour, sits there with her tits out, jiggling them about. She might bend over like that and do a bit of that and stuff like that.
Why did he do it? Why did he do it?
and then people ring up. And then people ring up, but it's like £2 a minute.
Oh, man.
£2 a minute.
Man, that's
Has
racist.
everyone tried to call him?
And as if you're doing Adele on the phone. Hello, it's me.
I remember once I was watching it and they had a sale. It was 80p a minute. I was right on the phone.
I can't
It was
lie.
only
Bro.
for an hour only.
I rang him once when my mum got the house phone on, and I shit myself. As soon as the girl answered, she's like, "Hello there." I'm like, "Throw the phone," and then I spent the whole month panicking, waiting for the bill to come through. But
I done that once. When my man get the house phone.
Oh, look at you all. I've done it once. No,
I didn't.
That's once, bro.
No joke. I fell asleep online.
Oh, they took your money, bro.
Wow.
With the phone bill,
Yeah, 'cause they won't hang up. They won't hang up.
£300. £300 phone bill. My man killed me.
So I'll be honest though, like I'm not even joking, Cam. I was like 14. And then the older I got and I obviously started to do certain things in that, bro, and meet people, I realized like you like be taking the piss out of us men all the time, man. Because like I don't know if you watch one of them documentaries. You got some of them are in like Sainsbury's and the phone goes off, and they'll just go to the toilet and quickly talk to you. And I'm like, you taking the piss, bro? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You told me he was lying down waiting for me. Said you want to say my name and lies.
We're taking shit in the toilet.
It's a baby's a dick.
Those stations sounds like COVID lockdown strip club experience on your couch. That's basically what it is. That's basically what it is.
It's pretty much what it is, man.
Traffic door on 6, strip club incoming.
In the early 2000s, it used to be amazing, and then the authorities got hold of it and told them they couldn't do certain things anymore.
It's weird though, isn't it? Because porn became free more and more, and then they got told they have to do less. Makes no sense, man. I know how them ladies struggle, but personally, bro, you know what I mean? Just give him a chance, man.
Man.
It's just the way he said it that it just made me laugh.
It's kind of awkward to move subject now.
Definitely wrestling that, mate.
Just an insight for the people that are actually on time, right? Jamie said we're going to open the show talking about UFC.
And we ain't started yet. We ain't started yet. Yeah, I talked about UFC last night, how crap it was, and we haven't started yet. Oh, dearie me. Oh, Jesus.
You know what? Some of these people that do OnlyFans, right, are like some of the wealthiest people freaking around.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many Storm was doing it, wasn't he?
How much money do you make?
Man, she's got loads of money off it.
I've been showing my feet on OnlyFans for 2 months now. Making a mint. I'm making a mint. They like sometimes they like the nails a little short. Sometimes I like them a little bit overgrown.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Making money, man. Making money.
Welcome to Tobo Cop.
Oh, hang on. I make the mood a lot more happier, guys. There you go.
Oh,
come on.
Yeah.
The Queen
That's
Kelly
what we're
Brook, man.
That's what we're talking about.
All right, well, easy, John.
keep that camera on, John.
You'll be doing a Sid the Sloth in a minute. Well, at least you still got your looks and then the mirror cracks on my stage.
Oh, Kelly Brook. Lover. How do I go on?
Man said firm Britain over Kelly Brook, you know, you're taking the piss. True, Dom. Now, Trudon's on good form today, man. He's gonna get VIP man. On
Do you remember?
Hang on,
This
what's
is
Firm
England.
Britain? There's
Do
two
you remember that
versions of
dark
Firm. There's
comedy
two
thing?
versions of Firm Britain. There's two versions of Firm Britain. Fat Firm Britain or not so fat Firm Britain.
Both of them are trash, bro.
There's another one called Little Britain.
Britain.
There's a good question from Ricky. What's the worst thing you've done drunk?
I can't say. I can't even say this on the air.
What? Bro, we're on a show where we're saying anything, and it's something you can't say. What the hell did you do?
Hang on, I'll put it in the private chat.
Oh my god, I don't even want to read. All right, listen. I'm not becoming an accessory.
Everyone go to the private chat.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You dickhead. You dickhead.
That's mad, bro. I do that for pre-workout, bro. You know.
No. That was on me. That was on me.
Oh, on you.
Oh, stop
Oh,
it, man. Stop it, man. Stop it, man.
You said
Stop it.
every rules. You need to tell people.
Oh my god.
You know what? I'm never gonna ever remember this from this week now. This is gonna be on my mind all week.
That is why I can't say that one live on here. Oh, Jesus.
That's what was so shocked. I was like, what's so? Oh my god, Jamie.
Yeah.
I think when I got drunk on holiday, I think it was like years ago. I think it was like
3 years ago, Andrew. You've been in 99.
No, me, I'm going back like when I was a kid.
You still are a fucking kid. What's wrong with you?
Go on, Andrew. Go on, Andrew. Go on.
It was like when I was like dancing and stuff when I was pissed. That's what happened for me. I was literally dancing all night and then everything fucking flying.
Oh man, you had a good night. That's what.
Yeah.
The best thing about it.
I had loads of girls come over and dance with us as well, to be fair.
Rod did the same sort of thing and ended up in prison. I only got out in 99.
I'm back, bitch.
I tell you what, man, you can tell that Cav's done something mad when he's drunk. Because when I asked him the other day when he came out from my beef, what happened, he said I can't talk about it. And that's
Secret admirer.
Yeah. We
Cav, spill the beans, bro.
Nah, I have some stories. I have a bad story, but it would lower the tone. Like no one would be laughing, so I won't share that one. I don't know. Like I don't really drink that much.
Lower
anymore.
the tone. Have you heard this
Lower the
podcast?
tone, bro. You know what we're talking about?
All right. When I was like, how old was I? 16. You know when you first start, you know, yeah, I was going out quite young, like, and yeah, you know when you first start drinking, you don't really know what you're doing, so you didn't realize that there's mixers. You just think spirits are the drink, don't you? So yeah, I'm just necking stuff back, and then I'll cut a long story short. I was going home and it was -12 outside and it was snowing. And when the cold hit me, I got disorientated and I got lost. And I fell into a frozen lake. And then I crawled out and these random people found me. And yeah, took me to hospital. I was in hospital for like, yeah, I was done. I was in hospital for about a week. So then yeah, I got frostbite. And yeah, I mean, I'm fine. I made a full recovery, but it put me off drinking for quite a few years. Yeah.
What the hell?
I know it's mad. I'm lucky to. I was lucky to. And the people that found me as well. They actually had their daughter that had a partner who experienced the same thing. He was coming home from the pub once, fell in the ditch, and he died of hypothermia. So they knew exactly what to do.
You sure you didn't get spiked, bro?
Nah, I was drinking reckless there. Yeah.
What about you, John?
Come on, John. We know you got stories. You're an Irishman living in Scotland.
He's a cheap bastard.
I think I've told it. The worst one I've ever done was, I don't know if people know about the 11th night, 11th of July.
Yeah.
Belfast.
Oh, right. Yeah.
No, you know what happens. So, 11th night, I got absolutely wasted out my fucking nut. Fell asleep. I was meant to be staying in my cousin's house. And my cousin's a female. So, I ended up falling asleep in the middle of a fucking field. My cousin, who is a female bear in mind, came over and decided to strip me butt fucking naked. Len put all my clothes on top of her fucking roof of her house, so I couldn't get to them. I'm standing her door at fucking 9 o'clock in the morning, butt naked, and she's standing there taking pictures.
Wow.
Yeah, the question is where are the pictures?
I want another question. Was it cold?
Triple X
Pictures are
videos.
well gone.
Wow.
Pictures are
Flipping
well
hell,
gone.
man.
Before you
They're
get a woman to
somewhere,
take a
bro.
picture of you naked, you always want to get a bit of a semi on first. So it looks a bit more. So it looks a little bit more
Even our
impressive.
fans are making jokes when Klopp, when Klopp gets us to a final, he says Klopp loves a semi, doesn't he?
Oh,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Love
That's
the
what-
Hey, Rod,
I
I
have
see you
to come out
smiling
with
in
it,
that, bro.
boys. I'm sorry. I
know
have to
Rod's.
come out with it.
Huh?
damn right.
Rod, I know you. What you got, Rods?
Hey, I can't really share it, man.
Rod, we know Rod has done shit. We know Rod has
You know
done
what I mean? Let's put it this way. No, I can't share it, man. I can't share it.
Hey, share it, man. Come
I
on.
can't. It's
When
too
you deep
reckless.
it, right? Drinking is like just being able to drink alcohol is a bit mad, ain't it? Like how it can just affect your body, affect your way, your thinking. Like I'm sure all of us here have been. When you say blackout drunk, just
Sorry, to this day, I still don't know how I ended up outside that.
He's definitely Marty McFly off there, Back to the Future.
Batman. Like, go on, Gav. Yeah,
I
I
don't really drink I don't really drink too much anymore, to be honest with you. I spent a couple of years just traveling around with mates, like every weekend, staying in different cities, just going on nights out and experiencing the nightlife for a couple of years. But and when you're like in your mid-20s, that sound like your body just recovers and you move on. Like now, it's just a different story when you drink when you get older. And like I'm only 28 and it affects me now.
Calv, I'm 35, man. I'm still going.
I bet he drinks now.
It's just
I want to know what Rods is covering up, bro.
It's the Irish blood, man.
Roz is covering some shit up, ain't he?
Rod murdered someone in it when he was drunk.
Wait,
He's done a
I'm not even
Michael
sure.
Myers.
I'm not even sure Rods is out. Rods
To
is
be fair,
like,
that does look like a prison wall, isn't it? That's the reason why when he goes, sorry, I just gotta go.
Yeah.
It's just
Lights out.
around, bro. He's like,
Yo, lights out on those.
he's keysted that. He's keysted that phone.
You know what it is? It's fucking lights out. It's like this, lights out shit and all that, bro.
he's in Belmarsh, man.
Wait, has anyone seen that new horror?
What's that prison in Birmingham? Winston Green. Is it Winston
Winston
Green?
Green, yeah, bro.
Yeah, my prison still here.
Have you guys seen that new Winnie the Pooh Honey and Blood movie that's come out?
Yeah, that trailer's mad.
That looks
I don't know
freaky,
what's
that
going on
man.
there, bro. Hopefully Christopher Robin makes it through the movie, bro, because I don't know what's going on there.
The Halloween film coming out in October.
Yeah, another fucking
Halloween Kills.
He's still not fucking dead. He's
Nah,
still not
I
dying.
gave up after the last movie, bro. They pissed me off on the last one.
I prefer the old ones, but it's just getting stupid now. Like, it's just...
Yeah.
He's coming back from the dead like he's the Undertaker or something.
You have the old ones. They're too good. Like
Rod, you see the chat, bro? They seem to be asking. Oh no, man.
I know it is.
They seem to want to know something, bro.
Man said, I've got something in the freezer, you know.
I wonder what.
That's why. Oh shit, man. So look a reckless thing when I was a youth, man. Trust me. Reckless thing.
Hey man, you're in a safe place, bro. So good.
Yeah,
I know.
the internet. We're still on the internet, Sally. Do you know that's the thing? We're going to be sharing stories here, and like people are just going to see us in one light. Like we need to be careful. People don't start making assumptions about us.
Oh no, it is.
Yeah, to be fair, just know anything I say on here, I've done way worse. What I'm not saying, so it's all good, man. Don't bother.
Just keep my mouth shut, still, boy.
Oh,
funny.
Yeah, I got that trailer here. You want to see it?
Would it work, bro? You might get took down. You might take your stream down.
Let's see where. Let's get to a certain bit.
Just have to put the volume down, innit? Copyright.
Just get to the part with the girls in the jacuzzi, bro.
What is that?
This
That's
is
the only thing I remember
fair,
from the trailer, to
fair,
be honest, bro. Right
fair.
there.
There we go. There we go. Woo!
Jeez.
That'll do. When's this come out?
Who cares, man? We got the trailer.
It's coming soon, but like, don't know what date.
I don't understand copyright. Like,
I know, JB, be careful, man, because when they do it on stream, they just turn your stream off. They did it to my my Royal Rumble stream before, bro. They just turned it off, and all I did was turn my camera around to show somebody the screen, like for 2 seconds.
Should be alright. Should be alright.
Bailey's got a quite good question.
What? Hang on. Pat says Rod Ainsley Harriet's gangster brother.
Yeah, boy.
And it says Rod shirts around yourself. Jesus Christ.
You got Salmate on the other side sleeping, bro. Can't.
Say what? Rod was definitely in brotherhoods with Stormzy in that, weren't he?
Worst memory at school. Worst memory at school.
Fucking go to school.
I went to school. Yeah, worst memory for me. I
went to school.
I went to school.
I'm sorry, lads. I'm sorry. Right, I'll be honest now. It's we were sharing and stuff, so I'll be honest.
Go on.
Worst memory for me was getting bullied each day.
Yeah, I mean, kids are arseholes.
Send me the details.
And do you know what? I actually nearly punched the lad who actually said something about me dad.
Yeah. Send me the details.
And then I got blamed when he got away with it because he got away with shit every single day in that school.
The worst memory for me, and for that, you got to think about it. It's like when I started secondary school, it's like 1980 when I started secondary school.
Yeah.
There's only a couple of
it's tail end of the 70s, you know what I mean? So not only did I get I used to get bullied and stuff. No
one bullied you, Rod.
No, say it's real talk, because I'm a small guy, you know. I'm a small guy. And like when I was about 11, I was even smaller than what I am now. And I used to get bullied till I stuck up for myself. And then used to get racially abused literally every day. Literally every day. Every day was a new racial word and a new racial joke and everything that. Do you know what I mean? So the first and second year of school and everything that, it wasn't sort of like went good. I literally sort of like when I was at first year, I literally used to bawl my eyes out before I go to school. Literally, you know what I mean? Did not want to go to school. It was rough times and everything. So I can understand what Andrew says and everything that big man, tell you, some kids can be bad, you know, they can be horrible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And even the teachers, when you even teach, right, there's a guy called,
I got bullied by the teachers.
Yeah, a guy called Mr. Laycock and everything that, and he literally, everything that.
What was the name again?
Mr. Laycock, that's the name, Mr. Laycock. You know what I mean?
Oh my god!
Well, you know what it was though.
A man called Laycock was bullying you.
No, the teacher. He's a teacher.
Yeah.
And you know what it is? He was laying pipe to the German teacher, you know, this woman, she was fitting her ass and he was beating that as well. Anyway, one time he also said something for that, right? But he said like the word slipped out, coon, slipped out his mouth and that. And he changed it. He changed within a second, he changed it to goon. Do you know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? And like but ever since that day, he was all right to me because he must have realized what he'd done and everything, and he realized he could have got in trouble for it. So like he was kind of like he's a creep up to mans and stuff like that. But yeah, man, it wasn't a very good experience. Like 80, 81, 82, and 83 and everything. Like kind of got a little bit more better because I took up boxing in them times there, so it got a bit better. You know what I mean? But yeah, just bad times, boy. That's the worst memory for me. Bad times.
Big up Liz in the chat, man. I didn't know what Liz was about, man. Big up Liz.
Liz in the chat.
Yeah, man. Big up, man. I ain't seen her for a bit.
Liz. It's been a while.
I got no bad memories of school still. Like I was I was a G in school, bro. Man would mess with me in school. I honestly don't even know if I had anything bad, bro. Like sometimes I punched up a couple of dons and that, punched up a couple of teachers, broke one of their arms and that. And
Jesus.
you know what?
The teacher's arm.
Yeah, that was my second day at school, bro. That was my second day.
Oh my God.
Nah, I think it sounds worse than it
got-
isn't.
yeah.
I didn't put anyone in the armbar and that, bro. But they were trying to like take me back into the school for beating some other kid up. And obviously, it was after school, and I'm not going back in school. And then tried to grab my bag off me and that. And obviously, man's got strength on it, so that's what it is, bro. Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. Probably the worst.
When did you start secondary school?
2001.
Yeah, see, by that time, not being funny, by that time, you couldn't discipline kids the way we used to get disciplined back in the day. They cut all that off in the night.
I would have punched them up anyway.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you know what you used to get if you like sometimes when you fight with teachers at school and everything like that, they'll literally fight you back. There's this. I remember this rugby teacher and thinking that right, and like some guy in the day right had this sort of like I don't know what was wrong with him. He tried to think that he could fight this teacher and everything that. Guy just like done him, man. Slapped him up stupidly. Do you know what I mean? I felt sorry for them.
Yeah. My school was lethal still. My school was a bit like.
1 minute, but I had not turned this fucking camera off.
No, we trust you. We trusted you. I'm gone.
Carry your shit still, right?
Fucking on. I had not turned this fucking off. I don't trust you guys.
Don't stand up. Don't stand up there,
Someone don't stand up in the dark.
Just couldn't have been.
Have you got bottoms on, bro? Because before you, hey,
John,
all right, man. Fair enough.
John's just getting rid of his lunch.
Well, back to you there.
I had it hard in school, proper hard in school, because I looked like this. So I had proper hard in
Teenage
school.
dirt bag, you know.
Come on.
Why are you that dog?
Do you know the abuse I used to get off girls? Because I looked like this. They whistle me. They try to rip my shirt off.
I knew this was where he was going.
Yeah, that's me. That's young Jamie there. That's young Jamie.
Wolf whistling me, touching me, trying to get me to come back there after school.
Life was hard.
I was a sweet boy at school, star.
Look at that. I was a stud. I was this before, though.
Come on.
Come on.
And then I clean up quite well when I'm with the wife.
Hey, come on, sharp J and that Peaky Blinders.
Go on, wifey, big up.
Yeah,
go on, wifey.
Definitely Suits or Peaky Blinders. Show for Jay there.
Before Peaky Blinders, that was before Peaky Blinders.
Should have got on. Should have went for an audition, lad. Could have gotten this in the Peaky Blinders series.
Oh, Jesus, no. Jesus. Sabiri said, my worst experience was a second shootout for talking to the wrong guy's lady. Jesus Christ. Did someone just say I look like Calvin Ramsey?
Stop that.
Guys,
he looks like Drake Bell from Drake and Josh with that hairstyle, doesn't he?
Who the fuck is Drake and Josh?
You've never seen Drake and Josh?
I know Drake and Josh. And if
that was my man and my brother's favourite TV show. Watching him in
this is Josh. Is this it? Andrew,
it's Nickelodeon, bro. It's Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
I was more of a Keenan and Kel Don myself, bro. But you know what I'm saying?
Hang on.
Keenan and Kel's heavy.
Yeah, Keenan and Kel was my vibe, bro. That was like perfect time for me.
I remember Drake and Josh. No, yeah. I remember.
Yeah, you know, I'm thinking, man, that's kind of sucks to everyone. When everyone said like worst experience from school, I didn't expect everyone to say bad stuff. I feel bad for everyone now, man. I would, if you came to my school, I would have backed all ears on it. That was my job in school, bro. I used to beat bullies up, bro. I'm not even joking. That was my thing, man. Because my school was a bit lethal. Like I seen teachers get stabbed up and that, bro. Like my school was mad. my school was mad. The area that the school was in was mad as well. So yeah, man, madness, bro. Been the worst. Probably the worst what happened to me in school was one teacher became obsessed with me and that, bro. Well, not like in my last year at school. One teacher, she was a problem, man. She used to get the same train as me as well home, so it was a myth.
Whoa. Hang on, let's pause. Pause here.
Paused.
You had a thing with your teacher?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I didn't even pick up on that one. I didn't even pick up on that one.
I mean, Mike on mute, so I didn't hear what anyone said.
end of school, I done like my education. I done stuff early in school on it because like I was a bit of a smart bastard and that. So a lot of the things I done earlier in school. And I done my GMVQ in performing arts. And one of my teachers was she was all right still. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you did the performing arts early, didn't you, Savage?
I was performing arts early, bro. You know, like that.
Extracurricular.
That's what it was, man. She said she was going to teach me the monologue and that, bro. And yeah, destroyed her. And then obviously
the monologue, guys. The monologue.
Bro, because I didn't. Obviously, I'm a kid in it, so you think it would be the other way around, innit? That I'd be the obsessed. But I wasn't, bro. And she wouldn't leave me alone. And she was like, just started giving my girlfriend in school detentions and that for no reason. Like, I'm not even joking. But obviously, I'm not like you know how the kids. I mean, listen, it's gonna be a bit lethal in it because we're talking about little boys and like younger boys, not younger girls. See, anyway, like the man them and that were happy for me in it. So there's no way I was gonna mess it up and tell the teachers and all that business. But yeah, man, I used to leave school and then get the train to my little brother's nursery to pick him up. But she lived that she got off at the same stop as me, every day without fail in it. And then I started to realize that when I changed my times to get the train, she was on the same train still.
How old are you?
16.
Oh, so that's all good. You had a great time. Good for you. I mean, I thought you was like 12 or something like that.
Nah, bro.
Like,
listen, bro, I ain't about to start complaining now, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it was a bit weird, bro. Is it basically because I wanted to stop it? I didn't want to. You know
I had a teacher, right? I feel sorry for there was a teacher at my school, yeah. I started secondary school in 1992. Right? I started secondary school in 1992. And around that time was the Fred and Rose West killings, yeah?
Yeah.
Around that time, right? Unfortunately for this woman, this female teacher, I can't remember. I think she was my sister's watching. She might know this. I think she was an English teacher. She was identical for Rose West.
Stop there.
Identical. Completely looked like her. And we'd all walk past going, Rose.
Oh my God. Mistake, man.
Because those kids were shit, don't we? Everyone walks past her and goes, whoa, Rose. Or Miss West. And it's just, but she looked identical. So bad in the end that she had to leave the school because she looked so familiar. She looked like her twin sister. Madness.
Jeez.
Absolute madness.
Gee.
And there was a computer teacher, an IT teacher I had in school as well, who was also my dad's IT teacher. So I don't know how old this fucker was, but somehow he was my dad's IT teacher, and he was my IT teacher, but at a different school. So this guy must have been about 107 years old.
So it's finished, yeah.
Was that good?
Is she finished? Yeah.
Oh God! Right. Oh God! Jamie, you creepy bastard.
Go on, let's get back to the questions.
I'm not the creepy one. I'm the one sleeping with my teeth.
Hey, listen, bro. You don't even know, bro. She might be. You know what? No joke, yeah. No joke.
Was she all right? Was she good looking?
Bro, everyone in school liked her, bro. Like she wasn't in it. She wasn't that old in it. Like thinking about it now, because obviously you lot know that when you're in school, somebody in their 20s seems way older than you.
Yeah.
I reckon she was probably about 26, something like that. I mean, but she probably still levels now. To be fair, that probably is, bro. But
Ragebot wants to know everything.
You can't remember losing your virginity. How did it go? It went terribly.
But you know what else? Like, I'm not making this up yet. Cav, remember I said that about me doing camera work and that?
You filmed it?
No. This is something different. But it's on the same thing, innit? So when I was doing the camera work on that, obviously I had like professional, like contracted stuff that I had to do as well. And then I'll try and make extra money in it because obviously it's up and down all the time. So what we decided to do is, like certain apps and stuff. You got Tinder, but you've got some what are just like straight to the point in it. That are like swingers and stuff like that. So we made a profile on there, but for me as a cameraman to film like and take pictures of people and that. And,
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, but I'm not making this up, bro. Like, obviously, bro. I got a message from some, like, because obviously people still liking my profile, innit? All I had was like one photo just so they didn't think I was some creep. And then some woman messaged me, and then when I started speaking back to her, she literally said to me, like, did you go to this school? And I was like, what are you talking about? I swear to God, bro, after 5 minutes, she's like, yeah, I think I was your teacher still. I can't talk, bro. But the thing is, on her profile, she didn't have a face. It was only like from the neck down, bro. And I was there trying to figure it out, and I was messaging back like, no, tell me who it is. I don't know who it is. I still don't know who it is, bro. Madness.
That's
weird.
When you're on Tinder and anything like that, and you don't see a face, skip.
Yeah, because I've not really been around for the apps and that. Like, while the apps have got popular and stuff like that, like all the dating apps, I've had a missus the whole time in it. Yeah, so that was literally just before when, like, I was Facebook times and that. Yeah. Now, when everyone started talking about Tinder and all that, I was already off the market, bro. So, yeah, man.
I had it for about a year before I met my girlfriend. I didn't meet her on it, but I had it for about a year. Like, this was the period where we were going out every weekend. So what we used to do is, back then you could set your location to wherever you wanted it to be. So if we were going out in Liverpool at the weekend, for the week leading up, I'd set it to Liverpool just so that we could like connect with people that would be out on that same, possibly out on that same weekend. But yeah, it's all changed now because I've got mates that are still on it, and I hear them talking about it. I'm like, you can do what? You can do what? It's all changed.
It's because everyone's just straight to the point now, isn't it? Everyone's like, say what it is. The way that app works is the same way the escorting app works, bro. But obviously, you set your location and that, and then people who want to pay for your services, they jump on, and then they'll say where they are and stuff like that. And obviously, Liverpool's always a good time, bro. You know, like that.
I'm on Grindr at the moment.
What?
Some great mates out there.
The escorting thing, though, is that just like go out for meals and stuff like that? Cinema.
I have no idea. Why
no, he's asking me, isn't it?
Good Savage. Was you an escort?
I'm just going off what I've seen like on telly.
Hang on. Right,
if someone's into me, I'll give you 100 quid if you can watch a film with me at cinema. I'll go.
I was in a world on my own about escorting. Right, let's go. Right. Your escorting career, Savage, go.
It's all right, man. Big money, bro. Big money.
It's
a lot like what Cav just said. It's dates and stuff on it, and like being a companion and all that business. But obviously, bro, like they wouldn't legally say like.
Rod's got to go and see the warden. He'll be back in a minute.
Rod's has just realised that he missed the ditch.
I'm here, man. You know what I mean? Walking downstairs, man.
Oh, man, be careful on that E-wing, bro, because the big guns are on that, bro. They might take your phone and take your dessert and that, bro. But it's just it is like the dating thing. What you would expect of it is kind of the same, but obviously, like, there's nobody to once you're with the person in it, like, anything can happen, and obviously it's your choice on it. So some people won't have like enough game to be speaking to a guy and be like, yo, can we do this as well? So they'll just pay the money straight up. But then to me, it's like, that's prostitution, isn't it? Yeah. So the first part is legally doing what you're doing. It's literally all like women with rich husbands and that. It's pretty much like that the whole time. But,
is it right to say you're just paying for a friend, really, aren't you? You know,
you
really are. Yeah, you really are.
But what if that friend wants a little bit more?
Well, then that's different, isn't it?
It's your choice. Yeah. It's your choice, then.
Oh man, I could have got into this.
I can imagine it's more awkward the other way around. So if you're a female escort, from what I've seen in certain companies and that, bro, that is kind of a cover up for just pay me and let me do this and that, because the chances are that the geezer's going to ask him, and then it gets a bit weird. So
Rogan Pot said he's gone to the centre to check the body.
Check if the top of the ice cubes and that, bro. But yeah, the money's good, bro, and it goes along with what I said to you before about the stripping on it, bro. Because that shit's violent. So the escorting's way better.
I know some women. No women escorts. I know them, and they make a bag of money. So you know they can make
pay the thing, yeah.
I know a few women that look like Fiestas, but I can't.
You know what it is nowadays that sex sells, isn't it? There's just money in it. There's just money in it. You know what I mean?
If you're a single geezer and you take care of yourself and that, bro, and you can, you know what I mean? It's not bad. Because it ends up being networking, bro. Like you end up speaking to obviously the husbands and all this has got flipping whatever, and you'd expect the husbands not to know it, but most of the time the husbands know, bro.
Most of the time, the husband want you to beat his wife in front of them.
We're not gonna go into that part. Yeah.
No, that's true, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a fact, bro.
No, brother, I know this.
WWF era, that mate.
No, hear what happened. I know his brother. No, I know his brother lives up the south. Now, real talk, he lives up the south and everything that. And he's like a escort and everything like that. And that's what he gets paid for.
Yep.
That's what he gets paid for.
That's so specific, though.
Yeah.
Well, true, brother. We're not Highland talk.
That's how it is, bro.
We're not Highland talk, brother. What's John?
Jesus Christ, that face, that'd be creepy on Halloween like that.
Man. These people have like, listen, I'm always a bit weird about it, bro, because it's a bit weird, isn't it? Like it's a bit fetishy, in it, when it comes to like certain things, in it. But yeah, man, a lot of them women, especially if they're from like if they grew up with like certain privilege and that, bro, they're after something else, innit? So they're like, yo, can I? And yeah, man. The only problem is, bro, and I'll just leave it here, innit? It can get weird if the geezer wants to watch, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Let me just say to all the new people:
if you lot think that every time, your friend's probably lying to you as well, bro. Because if you think that every time he's gonna pay for his wife to sleep with some geezer and that's it, it's not happening, bro. Sometimes the geezer wants to watch it.
When you feel that third hand on your back.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is that it happens? It happens.
For all the new people that have just come in, so this is the new Sunday night show at 10 p.m. So just
you started that thing, man. The vibes, brother.
It's just a podcast where we chat and have a laugh and stuff like that. It's just good time.
Yeah, man, it's fine, man. I'm just giving you a bit of insight in it. You never know, man. There's probably come down in the chat who want to, experience all that. I'm just saying, innit? And before everyone tries to jump on it and go, nah, I wouldn't do that and all that business. Listen.
Oh, for goodness sake. Right, Justin has asked the question no one wants to answer. Would you shag your mum to save your dad?
Nah, my dad can die, bro.
I'm not going to answer that because my dad's dead, so I'm not answering anything.
Right, that's fine, Andrew. That's fine.
Nah, I'll rip my dad, bro.
No, I'm not do that, brother. I'm not do that, man.
I ain't touching my mum. You're mad, bro.
No, you know what it is? I'm still laughing at Cam when he said the third hand touching your back,
Third hand.
Bro, listen.
That's funny.
Don't all have to be sexual. You can look, people in the chat.
Cam.
Get us off the train.
Just think of what your response would be if somebody asks you. They ask polite, bro. Like they ask to watch very polite, or they ask something else very polite.
Someone asks you politely to watch you bang your own wife or something.
No. So like they'll ask like, obviously I'm more. Just put it. This is how the conversation we're going. I'm already paying you for this. That's already fine. Like you're gonna get paid for this and that. But I've got this fantasy and that. Would you mind if when you're doing this with my wife,
chop my wife
in the corner? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, bro. Man, like, can I sit in the corner and watching that? No, man ain't touching me, Cam. So just don't even.
No, I'm not really feeling it. You know what it is, though?
I'll be deadly honest. Bro. I've twice in it ever.
But Savage, you know what it is?
That's more than twice, and it's happened twice.
I am so confused by this.
Well, do you know what it is, though, Savage? Right? It's just like I don't want them to get no idea, so I'll just tell them like, nah, son, and I'll go work in a brother. I don't want to get the money.
It's cash in hand, bro. When you see that money,
I know, but when they start, brother, it's a third hand. I'm thinking of you, brother.
Bro, listen. Think of this, Rod. You're already getting paid $250 an hour, innit? So you're getting paid $250 an hour.
Brother,
on top of that,
I film porn. I film porn before, I film porn. I've actually filmed porn.
God, don't shock me.
So I know.
Don't shock me anymore.
No, but I'm just saying, I filmed it. I filmed it, so I know exactly how the thing go. You know what I mean? I filmed porn and everything that, and they said like, and then I beat a thing in a brother, and they said like, "Do you want to join in?" I said, "Nah, I'm all right, brother. I'm all right." I'm all right.
Saying is, I get what you're saying. Porn is a little bit different, isn't it? Because it is.
That's the same thing, though, isn't it?
No, it's not, because it's a show, isn't it? Porn, like after porn, when it's finished.
No, what I'm trying to say, after it's finished,
Yeah.
after I finished shooting, the man I beat a thing. You understand? And he's asked me to join in, and then I said, nah, man, I'm not feeling that.
Yeah, because obviously in porn, you got the woman, the geezer, if there's an extra woman there, the cameraman, the producer, and the director, and then the audio dude, isn't it? So I'm saying, like, because obviously when I filmed before, I'm telling you, but the way, like, obviously, you know, when the way porn is filmed is weird, bro. Like, people, when I was growing up, and I'd be like, oh, I'd be sick to do porn on that.
Well,
then you
different,
realize
different.
There ain't many camera shots in movies where you got to watch a penis.
Bro, it's terrible, bro. So
no, it's different. It's different thing.
You'll be doing something, and they will tell you to stop and turn the angle just so they can take photos.
And you got to do it again. That's
why when people watch porn and that, the thumbnails are not from what you just watched. They're like,
just imagine, just imagine that.
If I had to stop and turn, I'm done.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, but just imagine it. Just imagine you're beating a thing, yeah. Just imagine you're beating a thing, and I think that, right? No, seriously, just imagine you're beating a thing, yeah, right? Real talk, you fucking idiot. You're in prison. Oh, you fucking mad, blood.
Bro, just filming on a 32-ton in prison and that, bro.
Only if it's like bad girls prison. Yeah, that's me, you know. No, but the thing is about it, just imagine you're beating a thing and I think that, right? And then, you know what I mean, you're in the zone and everything, and then say, like, stop.
That's
change position. Change position and think that.
Times,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it happens about 40 times. But to what Rod said, because obviously Jamie said he was confused on it. But Jay, pretty much what I was saying is, some husband, he wants to pay you to sleep with his missus, but he wants to be there and watch, bro. So it's like live porn for a minute. But obviously, I'm saying that.
Go outside and just listen.
No, bro, he's paying for it, bro.
He's paying it, yeah.
Whatever he's paying, he wants the experience in it. Obviously, listen, I'm not. Look at the size of me, bro. I'll punch man up, bro. We can't be trying to say weird stuff. You know what I mean? One geezer.
Do you keep the receipts for tax?
No. I'm saying, one geezer paid me because he thought I was going to beat him up because of what he asked me. Because he said the same thing, kind of watching that, but then he's saying stuff like, and obviously I didn't know the terms in it. Man was like, "I don't make me laugh here," because he said this to me first, and I didn't know what he was on about. He said, "Yeah, that's fine," and that kind of clean up in it, and I was like, "What? What do you mean, bro?" I said, "It's your house, bro. Of course you're gonna clean the house and that." He was all happy in that. Then I realized what he meant. Big man, I'll beat you up, bro. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? He's like, no, please don't do that. You know what I mean? I'm like, nah, bro, you ain't taking me for a dickhead and that, bro. So then he had to pay me, and then I got out of there, bro, scarfed, you know, like that.
Well, that's a violation, you know.
Yeah, and then the other geezer just wanted to look through the thingy. He wanted to look through the crack of the door. That's like he literally wanted to do that. So he said, that other geezer said start, and then he'll just come in at like a random time.
Fuck.
Big up Sean C. Says this is the best thing on YouTube in years. Big up.
Hey, go on, man.
Madness, but that's madness.
Rod's in cell block H.
What I'm saying is, just picture that you go into a restaurant, whatever the choice is, and you're not paying for anything, no food, no drink. You're going wherever else, not paying for anything, no food, no drink. You go shopping or whatever, because obviously to the outside world, it just looks like it's your missus, and it just looks like a woman who's got a younger guy. And then depending on what shop you're in, they're buying you stuff from Selfridges and that. Then you get back to the house and you're getting your $250 an hour anyway. And then on top of your $250 an hour, they're paying you extra for that. And then you travel.
Yeah.
Big man, there's like a $4,000 day for just doing what I would have done for free.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it is, bro.
One of them ones.
To Barry puts, yeah, I'd slap up the geezer's missus while he watches, eye contact with him. Luke, big up Luke as well. Big up Luke Stockwell says, who's winning a scrap out of you lot? 50k on the line. Scrap.
I'm not losing a fight, bro. I love all years and that, but I'll bite you in the face, man.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. So
I'm not one of them fair fighters, though. You know what them geezers are like? Oh, I'll help him off the floor. Nah, bro. That's starting the fight with a kick to the balls, bro. That's where it's starting. So.
Oh, yeah. You know what? As you get older, the more dirty you fight and everything that, because I ain't got time to roll around. It's something on the floor and everything that. So I'm just I'm getting out somewhere and battering them, and that's it.
Especially in prison, bro. Sugar and water to the face, bro.
Yeah, it's just sugar and water. Yeah, it's trust me. And there's one thing.
Andrew, this is so true. Like your camera angle is very Blair Witch.
Yeah, it's.
I just want to say sorry for getting a bit upset before. I was just...
No, you don't have to say sorry about it.
I have to apologise, bro.
Don't worry about it, my man. Don't
You're
worry
amongst
about it.
friends,
I'm glad I've got
Andrew.
loads of friends because, like, obviously I've lived here for like a long time now, and I just haven't had friends to talk to. So at least I've got yous
Yeah, you can
to
always
talk to on
talk to
YouTube
us,
or
man.
anything like that.
Told you, bro. Safe space and
Always
that. You know.
talk to us, man.
Listen.
Oh,
Andrew, you know, Andrew, if you ever need to talk and everything, just message man in the group and everything like that.
Do you know what? Like,
More's up
I'm going to
late,
be
innit?
honest because everyone's been honest tonight. I'm going to be honest. I haven't met a girl yet, to be honest, and I'm waiting for the right time because I'm just taking it, me time and stuff, you know, because I'm only young, aren't I? So,
Respect.
Yeah, man.
Back that.
Mm.
Hey, nothing wrong
Do
with
your
that.
thing.
Man.
Listen, you can only make yourself happy, you know. Nobody else can make yourself happy. Do what you're doing. Because when I was younger, and I think that I was always kind of like trying to make people feel happy, and you know what I mean, trying to fit in and this and that. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
And some of the things I've done when I was a youth and everything that, I just wish I'd done it different. You know what I mean? Wish I'd done it much more different. You know
I'm
what I
still
mean?
trying to find one.
appreciate the people in the
I'm
comments
trying to
saying
get
this
again, bro.
nice,
Trying
like
to take
being
it back
nice
off the Pikey girl, bro.
towards us.
No, take your time, brother. Take your time, and you know what I mean. Do your thing. You understand? So the thing go. You know what I mean?
my wife just
Cav,
went
Cav,
on.
how long you been with your missus, Cav?
My wife's just gone on here and it says the comments are turned off. But everyone's commenting. Send the picture.
So what's
What the
happy
hell,
into that?
But it says
Nah,
comments.
man, that means Jamie blocked his missus, bro.
Block her.
Jamie's fine.
How can you block your missus?
That's a bad husband, that.
Oh, you're in trouble. You are.
Not even blocked her.
Mate, you know that's not, boy.
That's
You know, at the
Someone
beginning of the
get
show
the
where
dog
Jamie
out
said
tonight.
we'll start in 5 minutes. That's what he was doing, bro.
Someone's in the doghouse already.
I haven't done anything.
Oh, you're.
Hey, Cav, how long you been with your missus, Cav?
She just
What's that,
WhatsApped
Rod?
me, went,
How long you been with your missus now?
6.5 years. Six
What?
years. 6 years, yeah.
Good man, good man.
Yeah,
Was
you
a
can tell
marriage
Cav's
thing,
got-
or-
You can tell Cav's got a good missus, man.
I know, innit?
Yeah.
He's just like mellow when he comes on in the dog.
Yeah,
She's yeah. No, she's great.
It's because she
really
knows,
is,
isn't it, bro? Mess with Cav and it's Love Island straight away. he's got an application form just there, waiting for a signature. And that. She starts arguing with him, babe.
So everyone's starting. Everyone thinks I've banned my wife. I haven't banned her.
Yeah. You are right though. Like,
Smith on Chris Rock on him, isn't he? He's going to go, keep my wife's name out of
Andrew,
your
when you
YouTube
get girls,
chat.
don't follow Jamie's example.
I met my missus on a night out as well, on the dance floor. Like properly,
Wait.
yeah.
What, Dan
Liverpool, Cap. Liverpool, was it?
I looked over. No, it was back home. I looked over, she was looking, and I turned around, I looked again, she was looking, I was like, yeah, it's on, let's go. And then
What dance moves were you doing, bro?
Huh?
What dance moves were you doing?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a confident guy on a night out. So.
I can tell he is in the dog. I can tell he is in there. He's the sort of guy that he's like, boy.
I back myself with most things, yeah. But like, I met her on a night out, went on a few dates, and then been together ever since. And I just gave up everything that I was doing before and became a new man.
Just like what's his name? The singer Ricky. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
She's great though, man. I'm not gonna get soppy, but I like when you've got something that's definitely worth keeping. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Where did you meet your woman, Savage? Where did you meet your Mr. Savage?
Same. Nightclub, bro. First, she was the
in
thingy, innit? She was the barmaid and that. It was her first day at work. So you know when the fucking normally you try to arrive to a nightclub in it with like once it's already in full swing and that. Bro, I was out with some idiots, man, and I was out with some idiots, and they're like, "No, let's get there early and get all the drinks in." And that. So when I got in there, it was like the first people in the nightclub, and she was like rushing around and that. And then she walked past me and that when I was doing my laces, and bro, I seen the ass and that, and I was like, "Yo." I'm not even joking. All I had in my head was, she better not be ugly when she turned around and that. And she worked, bro, so hollered at her and that. You know what I mean? Dropped a couple lines on her the first time. The first time I went up to her, I just pretended like I didn't care, and I was like, yeah. Just a couple Jaeger bombs and that. Enjoy your night, bounce and that. And then at the end of the night, I was about to leave, and I just ran. I was like to my friend, I'm running back in, bro. I'm not taking a number and that. Flip's sake, man. And yeah. And then when I got a number in that, but my missus was like, she ain't like no easy woman, bro. Like she made man work for it and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
those are the good ones, though, isn't it?
Yeah, because I was a top striker in it, so it was, everything was easy
but
for
I
me.
shot you the dog.
Yeah, bro. Like I was a 1-in-1 guy, bro. Like trust me, Ronaldo levels of output.
It's about confidence, though, ain't it? It's about confidence. You know what? If you move to any girl and you're confident and you show her that you can show her a good time, don't matter. Like, don't even really matter what you say. You just got to bring energy. You got to bring confidence.
That's why anytime people ask like advice on speaking to girls and that, I'm like, bro, just the biggest advice is like one, just be yourself, innit? And especially when you're starting to get to know a girl at the beginning, bro, don't try to pretend to be some other geezer and that. You can't keep it up forever. You know what I mean? That's when girls start calling you sneaky and all that, bro. Just be yourself in it. She's on it. Because I was saying, like, the way I'm speaking to you like now, I used to speak like this all the time. Like it's almost like if you don't like how I speak and that, don't talk to me. I don't really care. So yeah, and obviously my missus, she was from a different country.
How long you been with your missus then? How long you been with her?
10 years. 10 years. 10 years this year. Yeah, 10 years.
Good. And you're married, aren't you?
Nah, bro, I'm not married now, bro.
Oh no, I thought you was. My mistake.
Nah, she ain't getting no wedding ring, bro. Yeah, I'm saying, bro. I got Empire coming, bro. She ain't getting half of nothing if anything goes wrong, bro. Nah, she's a proper G though. My missus is like she's the best person. She's the best person I've ever met. Still, she's an absolute G, bro. And she gets the boys on it. So she's the way she thinks in that is more like a geezer so they'll never get like the emotional weird stuff all the time and that. She kind of understands where we're coming from and that. So she can take a joke, which is you have to be with me. You have to take a joke because I'm not apologizing for anything. It is what it is. So, but yeah, she's a G still. Big up my missus, man.
Yeah.
I've been with Lauren. I've been with Lauren for 20 years.
Come on.
Where did you meet your missus, Jamie?
Yeah, I swear to God, I never went home. Never left.
You never went home from where? Oh yeah, you came. You went to Scotland and you never went home again, did you?
Fucking hell.
Never went.
He met his girl. He went on a night out from Ireland to Scotland and he never left.
You got pussy with.
No, it was the accent. I just talked to the accent and that was it. In the sack was amazing. Why leave?
Oh, go on, Zubiri, big up.
Me and my wife, we've been together 20 years, and it's our 10th anniversary next week.
Where did you meet your missus, Jamie?
It's a beautiful thing, man.
Where did I meet her?
Yeah.
At my swimming club.
Oh, cool.
She was already at my swimming club, and I joined the swimming club. And I was.
How old are you, Jamie? How old are you?
He's killing you there.
Trying to work it out now. 18, 19, something like that.
What
and I was standing at the edge of the pool, ready to get in, and I had some
Speedos
speedos
on. Come on,
ripped to shreds, and you know, and
he always drops in the ripped to shreds. Big shoulders, ripped to shreds. He always drops it.
I have to laugh. Sorry.
The reason her chat ain't working on YouTube is because she's in the hospital and she's using the hospital Wi-Fi. It won't work.
Oh,
yeah. The hospital bans such filth. That's why.
Yeah. Because it has to be child friendly, don't it?
Filth, you know.
And I met her at my swimming pool, and we've been together ever since.
Hey man, see what I'm saying, Andrew?
There was one girl. I'm going to be honest. There was one girl.
Bare examples. Come
on. It was at my cousin's party. We went to bowling this day. It was her birthday and that, so she brought like two of her mates, and one of them, I couldn't stop staring at her. Like literally.
What are you, that John?
And she looked at me, and I looked at her. We were both kids at the time, and then we never stopped seeing each other since then. We just went I used to go around to my cousin's house, like her mum's house, and I'd go and see her and mate and that, and then this day she moved away and I didn't see her again, which was I was upset, literally crying my eyes out and that.
The one that got away.
I think everyone has that young one on it. When you're younger, remember.
The only thing is with me, like if I go out on a night out with my mates, and like if I see someone, like I don't know what to say. Like if a girl comes up to me and I don't know what to like say to her. If she, if she asks for a drink or something like that.
Just be yourself, my friend. Just be yourself.
Don't overthink
Let
it,
it
bro.
flow. That's
Hey,
what I'm saying.
Andrew,
If you
if a girl's
concentrate
coming
too
up-
hard, that's when things mess up. You just gotta let it flow and just be yourself. Do you know what I mean? If she doesn't like what you say, she doesn't like what you say. Simple as that. But just be yourself. Do you know what I mean? Let it
Come to
flow.
you asking for a
Andrew,
drink.
do you want to buy me a drink? Say,
9%
bitch,
there.
buy yourself, man. Nah, I'm joking.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Like, because obviously I want to meet a girl who's got the same disability as me, which is like autism and special needs, like that.
Yeah, go for it, mate. Go for
Yeah.
it.
But like, don't.
No, man, just be yourself, man.
Make sure you get a girl with a good rap.
Take it for the uncle. Take it for the uncle. Take it for uncle. Because I'm an uncle on this. So, you know what I mean? The best thing to be is to be yourself. Just be yourself and everything.
Yeah.
If you start talking to her and everything that she don't like what you say, well, she don't like what you say. Do you know what I mean? Just
That's
start
what Rod's
talking
had to do with his soulmates and that, bro, to get a good one. You know what I mean? Like, speak to them properly and that. So,
to get what? Oh, yeah, Todd.
Your soulmates, innit, bro? Obviously, you didn't want
You
me
know what
riding
though?
your
Like,
anymore.
I
and that.
appreciate
Well,
this, like all this from you. It's nice.
Yeah,
of
I'm not
yous
fuck man
to
enough,
have
dog.
friends.
What I do, man? Just for
I know.
yourself.
Anything
Just for
I'm
yourself.
not fuck man enough, dog.
Mate, Andrew, just make sure you always be yourself and make sure she's got
Yeah.
a tight track and a tight ass. And you'll be
So,
I
fine.
mean,
you know,
look, you've met like loads, like you've met obviously your girls. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
By being
no,
yourself.
man, just be
and
yourself.
You're
Be
right.
yourself. Be yourself.
And if
Yeah,
she
like
ain't-
don't lend
bit-
yourself to
and
the
if she ain't-
first one that you like and that. Obviously,
Here we go.
to the first one you like. Obviously, treat it with respect and all that, bro. But obviously, if it's your first
Here you
one,
go.
and that,
There's
I'm
the wife.
always
over-
polite to
over-
people.
over
Like, I'm
girls.
always polite.
The wife
Yeah.
is in the chat. The
Come
wife
on.
is in the chat, and she agrees. There you go.
big up Lauren, man. That's a good woman.
Go on, Lauren Phillips, man.
She's still hooked, apparently.
Empress, you
Nah,
know?
Lauren's a good woman.
I don't know what. Because if I put speedos on, look, I look like a Tom. It wouldn't be a good idea.
Big up Lauren.
Yeah, big up to Lauren.
Has anyone seen that guy in Liverpool? The one who does money for charity. The Everton fan, Speedo Mick. He's always running around every single day.
Speedo,
Like, it's
say Purple
crazy.
Acid
How
on
the
that,
hell he's running at his age? Jesus.
Speedo Mick is just a great name.
Speedo Mick, man.
Yeah.
It's just a great name. I haven't seen him. What's he do?
He just literally runs, goes for runs each day,
Right.
like money for charity.
I'll tell you a weird one, right? There's a man, Laura might be able to tell you, it's in the chat better than me, but there's a man around her mum's, where her mum lives, yeah, who used to go, I used to see him all the time when I used to get visit Lauren up there and come home by bus and all that, because she lives a bit further away than I did. And he used to go down the street, right? He used to go down the street, right? I'll do this, yeah.
Where the hell is Jamie going, bro?
He used,
What is
he
he
used to go
doing
down
now?
the street with his hands behind his head, back like that, walk like that, and then he had to kick every bin and lamppost he went past for no reason, right? For no reason. He just walked really slowly like that, and then he goes, ugh, and then go to the next one, and he won't stop. And if he's miskicked it, he'll go back to it. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. But he's been there years. Been there years.
Hell. Andrew, have you ever bumped into Purple Aki, bro?
No.
Everyone know about the legend of Purple Aki in Liverpool, bro?
No.
No, I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Bro.
this.
Bro, ask anyone in Liverpool bro, about Purple Aki, bro, of a certain age, bro. He was the myth of some geezer, bro, and he used to be like following people around and that. And he used to he likes men's muscles in it, bro. A couple of dancers said that he tried to touch him in the gym.
Oh, I see something on Facebook. I see something on Facebook.
Yeah, I've heard about
There's
that.
some fucking on
What the
Facebook, yeah.
I've got one for you. So around in my road, yeah, used to have this man who used to come down on the street, and he used to be a toffee man. So he'd sell toffees, right? He'd knock on everyone's door, sell toffees. He'd come back the following week, more toffees and all that. But he always used to talk to us kids when we're out playing. And always used to give us the odd toffee here and there. Right? And when I think back now, I don't know if I was being groomed. When I look back at it now,
I think you were, Jamie.
yeah, I mean, look, you can't blame them, can you? Look, I mean,
Of course, son. He just got proper surprise there, you know.
You look a horrid Henry character, man.
Yeah, he's got a toffee stuck
Savage.
in his teeth there.
Savage. You
Yo.
heard of a show they used to have years ago? I don't know. Obviously, it's one before he was born and everything. That.
Yeah.
You might know it. Empire Road.
Nah, I don't
Have you heard of that?
I don't know. I think I've heard the name, but I don't know if I've
who's in it. You know, do you remember Desmond's? Isn't it? You remember Desmond's?
Yeah.
The
Right. Do you remember do you remember the guy who used to own Desmond, the actual Desmond guy?
Yeah.
He was in there, and I think that right, and he was set in Handsworth back in the day.
Yeah, I think my nan used to watch it.
Yeah, and remember that program? I think that used to come on, and we always used to watch it and think that, and it was on for about 2 seasons and stuff and all that.
Yeah,
and as you know, when you before sort of like things like No Problem and things like that, that was like the first thing. First thing, and it was like I remember that thing there, and I think that it was just coming to my head, and I think that how sort of like trend setting it was, way ahead of its time, and everything like. Because you know what, it's the only thing about Jamaican people and this and that on TV back in them days and everything like that, and it was really good. It was really good.
There's a lot of things like that were before their time, innit? For things going forward, like I think what was that program, The Real McCoys, and that?
It's before them. Yeah.
It's
before then. Do you know what I mean? This is like 19. It's like by 80, 81.
Yeah.
It was only on for a couple of seasons. I
would have watched that. I would have watched that with my nan. To be fair, man, my nan was a G still.
Yeah. She'll know it. She'll definitely know it. Yeah. It was only on for a couple of seasons, and then they canned it. I don't know why they canned it, but they never repeated that on TV. It never got repeated. It just like
that's
canned
do some TV programs, man. They just get rid of them and that.
Yeah.
See what I said, Jamie, about like Purple Lacquer, bro. I'm not joking, bro.
Apparently, he went into St. Helens Rugby's hot tub. I mean, that's...
Bro, this geezer was running around like in different gyms, just touching these biceps and leaving, bro. I don't know what.
Jeez, what is wrong with people?
He got punched up a few times, didn't it?
Yeah, Purple Lacquer's been punched up, bro, but he's out there, man. It's out there, bro. Flipping out.
Right. Let's talk about some things because we've only done an hour and 42 minutes.
Should we start the show now?
Let's get the show underway. Right, I've got a problem with She-Hulk. Absolute massive problem with it. Right, I watched it. My daughter loves it, so Penny loves it. So big up, but it's terrible. The writing is terrible.
Well, we know why. We know why, bro.
The CGI
on episodes. I haven't watched all of them.
The CGI on her is terrible.
It's because of the money problems. Marvel's got money problems with the CGI.
She looks like Fiona from Shrek. It's mad.
I said that before it even came out. When I seen the trailer, I literally said,
them.
"Yeah, remind me of GTA, man." That's what the graphics are like, bro.
They're not good. It's probably the worst one, but
let's be honest, bro. She-Hulk, bringing She-Hulk out in 2022 is a bit like it's gonna get bad press anyway because She-Hulk's character is about women empowerment in the first place. Like in the comics, it was like that as well. But because it already feels like it's been forced down everyone's throat already. Now that they'll put it together, so because the whole staff on it on She-Hulk, the director, the writers, they're all women on it. All of them are women. So of course they're gonna make stuff. Yeah, I mean, but the CGI budget it's been. That's why it looks terrible. It's the CGI budget.
CGI budget on Spider-Man.
Yeah, they did. No, it's an actual true story. It's an actual true story. Yeah,
but they just don't look good enough, and that's the problem. Yeah. Otherwise, She-Hulk Rod Spurred problem.
Has any of you seen the?
To be fair, I used to like She-Hulk the cartoon. Though I used to
cartoon rules, wasn't it? I like the cartoon.
The whole point was she spent the whole time being flirty and that. Same with with Rogue out the X-Men cartoon.
She's a bit sexualized,
bro. The Rogue out the X-Men cartoon. Jesus, bro. Levels.
Oh yes.
I mean, you lot are like more knowledgeable and more into like the Marvel than me. But like just the whole thing when I seen that the She-Hulk was coming out, like it kind of for me made actual Hulk feel a bit less powerful. You know, that makes sense. You know, like there's another one. You know.
Yeah. And Cav, to be honest, bro, like it in the comic, which was like before was born and that.
Yeah.
That's how it was anyway. Like she is as strong as him, but in current times, because the Marvel movies already made him look like a dickhead anyway. Like since he got to Infinity War when Thanos punched him up and that, he's been a dickhead. So ever since now she comes in, and then every movie does, she can do the move already without training. And
it normalizes him.
So now he looks like a dickhead. Yeah, he is, man.
Has anyone seen that video clip going around of Prince Andrew in his hand?
On his daughter. You know what the problem is? Yeah, I'll be honest on it. No one come at me on it because he's a dickhead on it. I don't like him. We don't call him Prince Andrew in my house. We call him Andy, bro. You know, like that. He doesn't.
Andy, you know.
Name, bro. But if all
Andy doesn't make it sound like your friend, so.
If all those things didn't happen before, if all them things didn't happen before, all the allegations and all the things that we know,
it wouldn't look anything bad, exactly.
And he done that, I would just be like, nah, you've got it wrong, and it like he's trying to put his hand up to hold himself up, and that, and he's, you know what I mean. But now, because we know about Andrew, he looks weird, and it he looks mad weird, and that. Oh, fuck that guy anyway, bro. Yeah, big up Liz, but fuck that guy every time, bro. You know what I mean? He's a scumbag, bro. He's actually making a mockery of his how, bro.
Louder, innit? Nah, man. If
No,
hey, she got good calves, man.
Got good calves.
Now she got strong calves, bro. She had them greenish calves, bro.
She don't need them.
Has any of you seen the obviously the new Marvel series that's coming out soon? Like obviously Daredevil again.
Yeah.
I like
Daredevil. Is this phase 6?
Like Daredevil.
Phase 5.
Yeah. Phase 5.
They've done both together, and they've announced both of them together. But I'm not.
I enjoyed the Daredevil series. I think that was good.
Yeah, well, you might as well forget all of that, Andrew.
Good, wasn't it?
They're not making it the same. They're not making it the same, bro. I think he said it himself today. He put a statement out earlier. Charlie Cox. He said this new Daredevil won't be season 4 of Daredevil. It will be season 1. It will be a brand new thing. The old one's finished. I'm telling you, bro. The old one is probably the best thing to touch. The old Daredevil and Punisher are the best things Marvel on TV, bro. And he's gonna be soft, isn't he? Because the other Daredevil was getting his ass whooped and whooping ass week in, week out.
Ben Affleck was it?
Oh no! I mean like Charlie Cox on Netflix. The Ben
Affleck went the Ben Affleck movie one.
That one is terrible.
Oh no, the Ben Affleck movie is terrible.
Yeah.
The only good thing in that
Watch Stars like no.
Colin Farrell. It was the only good thing in it.
Yeah.
Biker.
Hey,
Grove.
Biker Grove. Yeah,
I like Biker Grove.
Biker is Geordism.
Yeah, Biker Grove is great.
Yeah. Had a few legends in it as well, man. I think Anton Decker in a couple episodes.
Yeah, there were.
Yeah, and Donna something. What was her name? The blonde bird.
Oh, I don't know what her last name is. I know exactly you.
Donna Rare, wasn't it? Donna Rare.
Yeah.
Yeah, she and all that. Yeah, that was great.
That's why England doesn't seem to have a thing in it. That's why England doesn't seem to have a culture, because everything that everyone loves, they just got rid of. So now we've just got nothing in that. Like England's culture now is whatever whatever scraps American feeds us. But we don't have any culture. Like, is what it is, isn't it? It sucks.
What's a question for you, Savage, or anybody?
Go
on, John.
To do with this generation, there's too many snowflakes about.
Yeah,
Snowflakes.
It's only going to get worse.
You can't
Snowflakes.
get offended.
What does that sort of like expression mean? Snowflakes. What does it mean?
It means you're a bit moist, innit? You're a bit sensitive about everything, innit?
Yeah.
Like snowflakes melt pretty fast, innit? They melt easy.
If you look at horses, would only frozen horses be allowed today?
No,
nothing made in the 80s.
That's
or
funny as
90s.
fuck.
mate, there's no sitcoms that will be allowed now, bro. You think like Raymond and Kings of Queen and that can come out now, bro?
No, lads.
We're calling it sexist.
Love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Weird.
I mean that was bad for its own time.
No, but it's funny. Do you know what it was though? I think a lot of people didn't really understand it. Didn't really understand what they was getting at. Because at the end of the day, like the white guy was racist,
That's right.
and the black guy always came out on top.
Yeah,
He always made a fool of him and came out on top. And then what they was trying to sort of like show in that time is like racism is stupid, it's ignorance.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So that was a real gist of it. In fact, but when you look at some things like mixed blessings and everything like that, right? You won't know this program. Do you know what I mean? Basically, it was about this guy that was in an interracial relationship. He was white and his wife was black. Do you know what I mean? But some of the jokes that they're saying, there, you know what I mean? You could say, you're going a bit too far, fella. Even things like what's that one with Alf Garnett? The one with Alf Garnett and I think that. Now Alf Garnett, he went far. He went proper far. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That thing went far and from that. But Love Thy Neighbor, I don't think people got what they was trying to do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got it what they was trying to do. And I enjoyed it. It was funny. I still laugh at some of the gags that did today.
Bro, to be fair, it's not these things are not live TV, and it has to go through like editors and directors and that anyway. So I don't understand why everyone's so moist about it. I mean, Bailey's made a point there, In Between Us. I watch it all the time still. In Between Us could not come on now. Not at all, bro. No. And that's not even that old, bro.
Does anyone actually remember live TV?
It wasn't appropriate.
Right. It's a myth, man.
Live TV.
That's why no one watches TV anymore, bro. No one watches
Did
TV.
any of you watch Primeval series?
Come on.
Back in the day.
What's this?
Come on.
Fun ass, man.
Hey, Jamie.
Oh, he used to be a DJ, that guy in the middle.
I spoke to them twins last year, bro.
Have you?
Yeah, bro.
They were every teenager's dream back in the 90s.
Yeah, they're legends still. They're still about on Instagram and that, bro. They're all right, man. But yeah, man. There's no good TV now, so nobody.
Does any of you watch Primeval?
Primeval.
You know, the one with the creatures and that from like the like these like illusion things that come out.
Yeah.
No, there's like creatures. There's loads of creatures in it in the series.
I don't think I've heard of it.
Yeah, it was a good series. It used to be on ITV every night. It was really good.
It's actually quite sad when I think of stuff that wouldn't be allowed to be made. But to be honest, bro, it is what it is, isn't it, bro? I just still watch the classics. And
one thing I've always wanted. Sorry, one thing I've always wondered. I was not to go too deep in things, but I was usual from England.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. In England, does everyone knows where I'm from and knows what the past of Northern Ireland and Belfast?
Yeah.
Does religion come into things in your lives?
No.
Or is it something that
not really
doesn't matter?
I think only if you went to a Catholic school or a C of E school, maybe, but.
What was the question? Sorry, you broke up a bit for me, John.
Does religion come into our lives like it does in, say, Northern Ireland?
Well, you know, religion for me, right? I went to a Catholic school. I'm not very religious, but we went to a Catholic school because my mum thought that was the better school. So I went to it. But whilst I was there, we learned about, not all, but a lot of different religions whilst we were there. And to be honest, like, if and when I have children, I'd like them to do the same because I think it just gives you a good foundation, like a good understanding of other people's like lives and what they believe in. Like I say, I'm not religious, but like, don't get me wrong. There's times in life where you can't make sense of a lot of things, and you kind of need some faith in something. And why not religion? You know.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, I went to my infant school was Catholic. Is mostly Irish and Italian. You know what I mean? There's one time I could actually speak Italian.
Philadelphia.
No. Philadelphia. No,
where's Philadelphia? Born and raised.
What's my name?
Man said Philadelphia, the dog.
Prince of Ballet. What a classic.
I grew up in St. Albans. A place called St. Albans.
Lovely.
That's where I grew up and went to a Catholic school, and it was like mostly Irish and Italian and stuff. And yeah, it's pretty religious. And then I think when I was 15, I went to Ireland. I went to Ireland for a boxing trip and everything that. And yeah, you're right. As you said, John, they're heavy religious in that island. I went to like Dublin and County Wexford. I went to them two places and everything's saint. Do you know what I mean? They're really heavy religious over in Ireland still.
ask a question.
I guess the thing, yeah, the constructs
the
of the world's
country is-
built on religion. Like
The
everything.
The country's split because of it. I mean, it's just mad. Huh?
It's religion is, I would say, I'm Protestant. I think
Yeah.
all you know that by now.
That's
Yeah.
Church of England, isn't it?
Pardon?
That Church of England, Protestant.
Yeah.
Protestant means that John's British. He's
He's British, really. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Henry VIII's church.
It's for people, obviously, the Irish accent says fucking right, okay, I'm Irish, fuck it. I am actually allowed to be Irish if I want to be. I can get an Irish passport tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I am actually British. But going off, the reason I ask it is because going back home, obviously, I'm proud. My missus, my wife, is Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
My 2 kids are Protestant, but my 2 kids go to Catholic school.
Mm-hmm.
So now back home, that wouldn't be allowed.
No.
I actually get, when people found out I get with a Catholic woman,
I bet that went down well.
I was pretty much told, don't come back.
Yeah.
So I get disowned off a lot of people within my actual immediate family. I don't talk to my father, I don't talk to my mother, I don't talk to my brothers, don't talk to my sisters, because my wife is actually Catholic. So I just want them to understand is that same thinking here in Britain itself, or is that just to Northern Ireland?
It's very isolated to where you're from, to be fair. The rest of because I think everybody knows that about Ireland, Northern Ireland from the outside. It's not really like that here at all. I think like for me, I'm not religious at all on it, but I know a lot about every religion. Kind of like what Cav said and that, but I was always a like inquisitive person and that, so used to get into arguments with my RE teacher and that because I'd ask questions because I do more research than the curriculum of school and so my son now knows everything because of me, not because of school, because I teach him everything and it, but things though.
I went to an interview. My mother and father sent me to an interview to school, technical school, which is Protestant and Catholic.
Yeah.
Right. Now, before I went to that school, I'm not ashamed to admit. Well, I am ashamed to admit it, but I will admit it freely that I was probably one of the most bigot people you could meet.
Yeah.
That was a culture I grew up in.
That's normal. That's normal. Kids don't grow up like, I mean, it's whatever's around them, innit?
You were taught the way you behave, it's the way you carry on.
Exactly.
You have to wait for. And then you go to a Catholic and Protestant school and you meet Catholics, which I'd never met in my life.
Yeah.
And you go, right, he or she is no different from me.
That's my point, bro.
Tell me to hate these people. It makes no sense.
That's why, with my son, he gets a whole separate education from me, myself, and it. Because I can't just trust, like, if everyone just trusts their school to teach their kids everything and that, they've got a curriculum and it, like, all the teachers have to teach someone of something else.
They learn that religion. They learn about beliefs.
The thing is, that's why I said it's different outside of, that's why it's different outside of with Northern Ireland and Ireland, because now Catholic schools probably had more rules than that before, where you had to be Catholic to go to the school and that. That doesn't exist anymore because my son's school is diverse as hell, bro. It's got everybody in there from loads of different religions and that. And I think
is mainstream Britain think the same way as
mainstream Britain's
it's weird.
No. Mainstream Britain's gone. This is finished on it, and this is like obviously most of the big countries are built on religion on it, so it's gonna have a core value of it. Like even if you look at with America and stuff, their constitution is by God in it. That's what their whole thing is. So it's always a bit awkward. That's why they've got so many problems with each other because it's always these rules have been set in place by God, and then how are you supposed to argue with that? That means anything that gets progressive, you can't change it, bro. But obviously things do change in it. People like nowhere else in life would anybody look at something from like 2,000 years ago and continue to do it. And like smoking for pregnant ladies used to be deemed as good. Used to have adverts for it. You wouldn't do it now, or drinking would have. So you can't change anything, man.
If I didn't educate myself when I was young,
Yeah,
then I'd still be that stupid dickhead, but obviously prick.
Yeah.
Back for the other people.
The easiest thing is religion or no religion is just being a good person, bro. That's not
Yeah.
Being a good person, being a good person is not even hard, bro. It's actually not
Because
a hard thing at all, bro.
I grew up in the day in an environment in day, so like I mean when I was like a kid in the day, so like I was born in 1969, so like you know like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9
long time
in the
ago.
70s and everything that. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I saw a lot of racism and everything that.
Yeah.
And then in the 80s and everything, I experienced a lot of it and stuff and everything that. But do you know something? Everything that I was always taught at the end of the day to take people on an individual merit. Do you understand what I'm saying? Not everybody is bad. You know what I mean? Although you saw a lot of badness and everything that, right? I was taught in the day, well, look, not everybody's like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I was growing up and everything that, I had a lot of like guys and everything that I was friends with, all different nationality, English, Italian, Irish, and Pakistani, and so forth. And I think that I was just like friends with them. I was just taught to take people on an individual merit because this person can be bad, but doesn't mean that person's going to be bad. Do you understand what I'm getting at? Do you know what I mean? And I think what is that when you're a kid and everything that, right? Yes, you get heavily influenced by certain things. Do you know what I mean? But then you know you grow.
Big
When
up
you grow,
Lauren, man. Big up Penny.
Yeah, man. Big up. You grow and everything that, right? And you start seeing the world different. You start seeing it and they will look. This is not like what I've been taught. Do you understand what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like a person that's stuck in his environment. You understand what I'm saying? Then once he comes out of his environment, if like he starts seeing the world in a different way. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's what it is. I mean, you just got to be sort of like, as I said, as Sarah said, you just really just got to be a good person in life.
That's why parents. That's why parents have to do more, bro. Because like there was no way that there was no like bit of me growing up that could have been racist, bro. It was impossible for me. First of all, I like too much women, and I ain't got time to be. Like I like too many women, bro. I'm not trying to. But away from that, and like, listen,
but like you and I both live in the Midlands, Savage. I don't know about these guys, but like certainly where I'm from, we're such a like I'm from Leicester, and we're such a multicultural city.
Yeah.
So either you embrace it or you isolate yourself, right? Because whenever
that's what you can do.
I play a lot of sports around the city. I've worked around the city. I've lived around the city. And if you want to do all them things and be successful and like in life, you have to embrace these people. You have to embrace people. You know.
But obviously, if people know Belfast, then they will know that obviously you're sectioned off. Like this
sectioned off.
This side for cats, you don't enter each other's areas.
Yeah.
That seems crazy to me. Like I've just never experienced like any kind of divide or anything.
Yeah, Cav, if you go there, bro, you'd think that it's like some medieval times that it's still going on. I swear.
Really?
Bro.
Now you see a police station. What's your police station look like in your area? Just describe an old police station.
I try not to go there still, so I don't.
Somebody can describe the inside.
If you were to drive by a police station in your local area, what's it look like?
It's just a regular old police station.
Yeah, it looks like a small youth centre, bro.
Right, you drive by. It looks like a jail.
No, it does look like a jail, bro. It looks grey as hell, bro.
It's scary, man. It's scary. It's scary.
You get brick walls, got those high, barbed wire, electric fences, everything. That's a police station. That's not even a jail. So that goes to show you how bad the division is.
That's crazy. I never realized.
The thing is, when stuff are based on tradition, John, it's not gonna like when you look at things that have been lasting for thousands of years. It kind of tells you where the future is gonna go, innit? Not many things that last that long that will just stop. He can get less, obviously. But
Bill,
for me, bro, the easy thing to do is if you look at like, obviously I'm not a flipping nursery teacher or anything, but if you just look at kids together playing from like the age of like 3 upwards and that, just leave them to do what they're doing and that, it doesn't exist in it. There's a reason why it doesn't exist because they've not taken in all these different things yet. So if a kid asks another kid a question like, "Why is your skin color different to mine?" They're literally just asking the question. Once you get to an adult and that, man are getting like touchy about certain things, and nobody wants to have questions and answer stuff without being offended. And no one is really offended, bro. Like no one is really offended. It's answer questions, bro.
Who is see all these Protestant and Catholic schools?
Yeah.
Need to cut that out, scrap that. Just make
It's not
one
going to happen though, is it?
where everyone can go to, and that is it. That will stop the divide. But they're not going to do it because there's bigger people out there that still believe and want to believe to take their arm back to the troubles.
Well, the best way for it to be is if everyone who is religious studied their actual religion instead of actually just saying you're religious, because that's what loads of people do, innit? Your mom's Christian or your nan's Christian, you just say I'm Christian, and then you never went to church, you never done anything. The core value of everyone's religion, damn near all of them, is to be a nice person, bro. Like all of them are the same, and I don't care which one. You've all pretty much copied each other's book and all. Like, it's all the same thing, bro. Be nice to one another. You know what I mean? So don't steal, don't kill, and all that. So if you follow that properly, you can't really be racist and have a problem with somebody, but people don't follow it properly, innit?
True.
My wife's father passed away. Now I have to go to the priest's house and organise a funeral. Now for a Protestant to enter a priest's house, you wouldn't get that back home. So that's where it needs to change. People need to start understanding other people's religions and understanding other people's beliefs. Because we're all one. You cut me, cut you, cut everybody else. You bleed the same blood.
That's beautiful, Joe.
Yeah, let's be honest though. Like,
such an idiot.
We can move on from this year, but currently in 2020, in 2022, there's more division with stuff than ever, bro. Like than ever, because everything's like subdivisions. But we used to just have the division of man and woman, and that was the only division what existed for a point. It's just like I'm a man, you're a woman. There's not much difference between us, but there is a difference. Then it went to flipping religion, and I'm a man and a woman. Then color, and I'm a man and a woman. Now it's like different everything else. Nothing means anything. Like literally nothing. If you're gay, it doesn't bother me. If you're straight, it doesn't bother me. If you're just a good person, and either way, it won't make a difference. You're all like the same. So I think people need to stop reading into them things too much. Because the first thing, if I speak to any of you lot, which all of us just met each other on the internet, bro. Like how many of us have been next to each other and shook each other's hands and that? So we just speak about football, and which means you're only going to find a problem with me is if I tell you something about my life, which you didn't really.
What that, dog?
So that's how I think. Really, it's kind of.
It's mankind, mankind.
Yeah. Like, mankind. If everyone takes a look at themselves, anyone who's a bit bigger or who's got issues and stuff, you take a look at yourself, you actually look like a dickhead. Like if you say to yourself what you're thinking, you actually look like a knob in it. Like what has that got to do with anything to do with my life, bro? If I'm a good person, it doesn't affect you, bro. That's why I've got friends from all different walks of life and that.
Yeah, exactly.
Mankind in the thing. What I know about mankind. If in that, right, obviously they need to find a way to live together, and there's always a problem that mankind cannot live together. And I think that they're always finding a problem with, with people. If in that, like whether it be religion, whether it be race, whether it be anything, it's always a problem. So I think when mankind can actually live together and I think that in harmony.
Someone say mankind.
Huh?
Someone say mankind.
Yeah, mankind, isn't it? Mankind.
Do you know what? We're at the point of the show where we've been on our night out. We're all stumbling out. We're arm around arm. You go. I love you. I do.
I love you.
You're my best friend.
Yeah, take some questions from the chat, Joe.
Yeah, so guys in the chat.
Drop some questions in voice,
any questions to finish off the show, guys? Any questions in the chat? Now's your time. Get your questions in, guys, and we'll answer your questions. Anything you want to ask, we don't care. Go on, go for it.
Anisha's asked the question. We can address this. I don't know.
Go on. Then.
I respect people that use dashes, like use actual clear sentences in their comments.
Proper grammar and that.
Yeah.
Oh, teacher.
Where is it?
Hey, where'd you get to know me? I'm a pretty like OCD guy, so like I just pick up on things like this.
Welcome to my life, bro. I have to take tablets for that shit.
There you go. Bailey said, "How did you all support Liverpool?" I'll go first. My dad.
You don't.
Yeah.
My dad was a Liverpool fan. Grew up in the 70s, supporting Liverpool, and I watched football with my dad, and he was watching Liverpool Football Club, and it just there was something about them though that I just took straight away. You know, I was watching them, and it was like, I was watching someone like John Barnes running down the wing and doing things with a football I've never seen in my life. I was like, who is he? And then like a little chubby guy in midfield, Mulby, just passing balls around like it's nothing. Yeah, that's all right. That's how I supported Liverpool.
See, I was actually named after John Barnes.
Come on.
Yeah, man, John Barnes.
That's fucking quality.
I'll tell you what, now you say it, John, that's pretty... It looks are uncanny.
I hate you.
All I know is that Pac-Man is dying inside. As soon as he heard this question, he's like, I'm going to make a cup of tea.
And he goes with for fuck's sake.
Yeah, mine's pretty simple as well as my dad, innit? Simple.
Yeah.
Mine's my little brother.
Yeah, I remember you saying, brother. Yeah.
My brother is like, there's 5.5 years between me and him, and after that, and ever since that he knew about football, he's loved Liverpool. You know what I mean? He's loved Liverpool since he must have been about 6 or 7 when he started supporting Liverpool, and it's from him. It was from him and everything that. Do you know what I mean? And so it's been nearly 40 years I've supported Liverpool now. Nearly 40 years. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. My little brother's my inspiration.
There you go. That's beautiful. And Andrew, he only had 2 choices: blue or red.
My dad actually asked me this, and I said Liverpool. Obviously, been a Liverpool fan all these years now.
Was your dad a blue?
My dad was an Everton fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you chose.
And me and my brother were both Reds at the time, and then my brother changed because of my dad. He was a blue, so my brother changed to a blue. I stayed to being a Liverpool fan.
You're a good lad,
Good man.
Cool.
Yo, chat, come with some questions, bro.
Can't chat. Bring up the questions. Severi's going deep here. How would you like to die or end your journey?
I'm not dying, bro. I'm freezing like I'm Captain America.
You're going Walt Disney. Freeze me. Freeze me.
Listen, because
if there's one place I'd like to go again,
if
there's one place I'd love to go again, is Florida, because I went there in 2005 with my family.
You want to go there and die?
No, I mean like travel.
Florida's a great holiday.
Florida's a great holiday. I'm so confused, bro.
How would you like to die? End your journey.
How would you like to...
End me anywhere, bro. End me anywhere, bro. I don't give a damn.
In the world's biggest fucking orgy with full of women and have a heart attack.
There you go. I was going to say, I'd probably go out on Kelly Brook.
No. Your woman, what's her name? Adriana Kasich.
Who?
Adriana Chechek.
Chechek.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's a pretty woman.
Man's a G, you know. He knows all the names of stuff.
She is a pretty woman, JJ Check, but she would. I wouldn't want to get. If she tells you to do something, you're doing it. You know. She will knock you out. Cav, how would you like to go? Ibiza, probably, isn't it?
Yeah, just take me back to Cafe Mambo and put me down with the sunset.
Sabiri got deep with this question, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I just want to go. Yeah, I really couldn't give a damn, bro. I am one of them guys, bro. Like when the more you like get to know me and that, bro. I completed life ages ago, bro. Like,
Yeah.
People always running around trying to find the meaning of life. I found that ages ago, so I'm sweet, man. Take me out anywhere. Just I don't want to be a burden to my family. Throw me in the sea. Don't have a funeral for me. Have a party somewhere. Piss off, bro. You know what I'm saying? And my missus already knows she can't have another boyfriend because I will haunt her, bro. You know, like that. I want.
Another question. Has any of you ever had to call out someone close to you for being a racist or having a backwards attitude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Racist? No. Backwards attitude? Yeah, kind of. Old people in it. It's not really racist. It's just that they say stuff.
I've not actually been. None of my mates have been racist, as far as I'm concerned, as I know, anyway.
I've had one.
Yeah.
I've had one very bad term. I don't want to repeat. Says I'd never talked to him since.
I have to not so much race, but homophobia and stuff. I have to call out quite a lot.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I run a team of guys on building sites, and then as soon as people walk through the gates to get on a building site, they just they change. They get around all the boys. And they're working away, right? And their attitudes change, and they just
become boys around boys.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah, and I don't. It sets
I hate that as well.
For our business.
Do you guys think it's more with It's more with like words and terms people use more than actually inherently being racist. Because I don't. Because a lot of the time, because I'm quite lenient in it. Obviously, I know if you're taking a piss on that, but I'll just fight you, and if that's the case, but. If some people just don't know how to speak, or they're still like trying to make jokes what were probably funny in the 90s, and everyone's gonna go, "It was a joke. You could have said it." Then I'm like, "Yeah, but back then you didn't really ask the people who would offend if it was offensive. You just said it." And so I'm kind of a person where like, if you tell me it offends you, and I know it's an offensive thing, I'll just be like, "Oh yeah, safe. I wouldn't say it again." You know what I mean? If you're going over the top with it, then it's different. But I don't think I've told people in like the football changing room and that not to say certain things.
Yeah,
because I just think that's always a bit weird for me. Like everyone knows that it's been like that for years and stuff like that. And obviously, a lot of the time, if I was in a team where I'm like the only black dude in that, listen, I can take a joke in that, but obviously after a bit, it's like there's like 15 of us in here, and I feel singled out now. And you're taking a piss, bro. Like it's not funny.
Yeah.
And then old people, they just say stuff that was allowed to be said in the 40s, and then every now and again you're like, yo. Don't say that. But apart from that, it's not really
right.
How's it for yourself, Savage, in roads? How's it ever stand in your shoe? I don't know what it feels like. But it's like someone come to me and call me, which happened a few times. I fucking hate it. Does my tits in. Saying, I got a card last year from one of the neighbours. So that they actually wrote on the card to the young gypsy family.
Yes, man.
No,
I'm not saying that, man.
Well, because you're Irish.
She literally had to hold me fucking back. I was going to go to the constable and punch the fuck out of him.
Yeah, some people just.
I don't
care.
I
just put it at work.
You don't talk.
If I'm honest, John, it doesn't really. I'll be deadly serious on it. This might just be a pride thing on it. What you say to me doesn't actually bother me. Like it doesn't bother me one bit, bro. Because Yeah. But I'm saying because you asked, like basically what it is for me is, I want to beat you up because you thought you could say it to me. It's not what you said. It's just that you thought that I was the person you could say it to. But I really don't care because to me it's all fake anyway, bro. Like anyone wants to know that.
You know what it is though? I think
it's not real though, innit? Like race isn't real, bro. Like it's actually
you know what it is. I think what it is when you're younger, when you're younger, and everything that certain things are said to you and everything that, and you just kind of like you dismiss it and everything that, yeah. But I think when you get older and everything that, you literally demand a better standard of life. So what I always tell people and everything that is like say, mind what you say around me, because I had to report a guy at work. Yeah. His manager thought he can say certain things and everything that which he should not be saying. Do you know what I mean? And I told him, and I did say to him in the day, I said, look, you know what I mean? it should go this way. You're lucky at the day it went this way and everything that. Because if you just said to me out of work and everything that, right, it's good night Vienna. Simple as that. It's good night Vienna. Do you know what I mean? And that was most of the things. That was most of the things at the day when I was drinking. When I used to drink back in the days, that's most of the stuff I used to get in trouble for. Do you know what I mean? Because somebody would say something to me when I was drunk on a racist tip and everything that, and then we're scrapping. Do you know what I mean? But then I was getting arrested. They weren't. I was just like saying, well, I ain't gonna do that anymore. Do you know what I mean? So that's one of the things. But like, to be honest, nowadays and everything that, it doesn't really bother me as such. But there's certain words that you can say to me that will trigger me. Do you know what I mean? It will be a point of no return and everything. That do you understand what I'm saying? You know, but
depends on who's saying it as well. Because sometimes,
it does.
like sometimes the people that if you can clearly see they're just plain stupid, you're just like, yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with this because you just can't educate some people. Do you know what I mean?
Some people just idiots.
Some people know better.
Say toxic. I come on Jimmy show and Jimmy says right. There's a gypsy guy coming on. That would not bother me because I know it's a joke. I know it's a laugh. He's a friend.
Yeah.
That does not bother me. It bothers me when people don't know me.
Yeah.
That's my. I kind of.
It's more the actual disrespect, and it seems like it's the actual disrespect more than. I'm almost the opposite to Rods because he said that like you can be more dismissive of it when I was younger, bro. When I was younger, bro. I'm gonna punch you up straight away, bro. Like
but what was savage in the day. So to cut across you, what it wasn't. It was different kind of like situation today.
No, you had you was a different time to me.
Because when I was growing up in the 80s and everything that, and my first job in the day was 1985, and I was 15 years old and everything that, and I was working in a place like a factory and everything that. And just big man in it. It was like big man that's like 5, 10, 15 years older than me and everything that. Do you know what I mean? And they will say certain things and everything like that, right? Which they thought and they can get away with it for that. And I was only 15 and everything that. So you let those sort of things go because I was literally the only black face there. There was never a black guy there, but anyway, he wasn't really anyway. So but it was just me. So like I say in that situation there, you let things sort of like you go. But when you get older, when you start getting older, for like into your 20s, mid 20s and 30s and everything, you just like say, nah, you know what? Those sort of things can't run. Do you know what I mean? And you'll pull people up about it and say, look, you know, you can't be saying that around me. You know what I mean? If you want to talk like that around your friends, but don't talk like that around me and everything that. You understand what I'm getting at? Do you know what I mean?
I have to be better just because I got a son, to be honest, bro. I can't afford to be acting like a dickhead on it. So my son needs to know the right way to deal with stuff, whether he likes it or not. Because the world don't really give a shit about people's feelings and that. So whatever I feel, the way I act towards something, it's deemed right or wrong. The only time I'd ever be pissed off about racism properly is if it's to do with like someone who's got power over me in it. So if somebody's supposed to be taking care of me, like the police or something like that, then it'll piss me off because I can't do anything back to you.
They're using power.
I can't even say anything back to you. You know what I'm saying? I've had problems with them before where I've got into fights and
let's skip through these.
Yeah.
Quite quick, guys, so we can finish up.
On the moon? No.
Are aliens on the moon, or is it aliens at all, guys? Aliens at all?
Yes.
Definitely.
But they're not on the moon.
Some kind of life form and that. Don't know if it's how we see aliens, but there's some kind of life form out there.
Living people in
the only thing that's on the moon is Mr. Spoon, and that's all I'm going to say.
Fuck.
Anyone Buttermoon's legendary.
Come on, chat, man. Quick fire round, bro. Send the questions.
If any questions, guys, just quickly send them in. Is Pac-Man human?
We're gonna find out next week.
But to me, it's just a picture of Guardiola with like.
Here you go. Best crisps. Wheat crunchies.
Tito crisp Worcester sauce.
Smoky bacon wheat crunchies are legendary.
Smoky bacon walkers.
I like knickknacks.
Yeah, nice.
Barbecue knickknacks.
Barbecue.
Sweet chili sensations, maybe.
Yeah.
Sensations?
What about Fritz? Fritz?
Sweet chili hula hoops, man. Sweet chili hula hoops.
Oh, vibes.
Vibes, boy.
Savage.
Remember them Transformer crisps back in the day?
Oh, you can still get them, they're months.
Yeah.
They're the only thing.
Yeah, they've gone up with
Yeah.
inflation though, innit? They used to be.
Yeah, they
30p.
got like 35p now. It's Liberty.
Oh, Freddos have hit 50p now, bro. It's game
Yeah.
over. The world's done.
Chris, man. Sweet crunchies. Absolutely raw. Favorite drink?
Are you
That
talking?
is a mad question.
Well, alcohol or
I think,
non-alcohol.
Boo Ridder.
Or fizzy?
I mean, I think he's just putting favorite drink out there.
Super malt
Go with
ginger.
your favorite alcoholic if you drink, and then favorite non-alcoholic.
It's got to be favorite non-alcoholic for me because I don't drink.
Go on.
You got a super malt, yeah, but they got a ginger beer super malt from that. Fucking heavy, boy. Bad no bitch. Bad no bitch.
Look, the alcoholic drink I'll drink when I do, I'll always have a bottle of Sailor Jerry's in the house. So I like Sailor Jerry's and Coke.
What?
Spiced rum. Yeah.
Spice Rum's my drink, man. I love spice.
Non-alcoholic. I drink a lot of coffee, to be fair. Probably too
Yeah,
much.
it's me, coffee.
Yeah, I drink a lot of coffee. I like a good coffee.
Savage.
I haven't known.
Savage is
Vanilla
like,
vanilla
mango
protein
passion
shake.
fruit clear way.
Now you're taking the piss. 'Cause I was just about to say something like that, bro. Don't you? I was gonna say
that clear
watermelon
way stuff.
BCAs or
Oh,
fruit
You have
I
that
can't-
clear way
but-
stuff. That clear way
I
stuff.
can't. Water makes me choke, man.
Cav, that clear way stuff is what you see me drinking on stream every time I'm on.
Yeah.
That's what I've got in the cup. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just basically
alcohol, I
Scotch,
don't-
but it's
I
20
don't
gram
drink.
protein a scoop. It's decent.
Yeah. I don't drink
can't drink
alcohol,
water.
so we've,
Water makes me choke. Can't drink
I don't know, man. Anything, I don't know, pineapple soda or something like that.
Pineapple
Something exotic,
soda.
man.
That's
Yeah. Pineapple
I
soda,
used to
fruit
love-
punch,
I used-
watermelon,
I used to
one
love-
of them.
Dandelion and burdock as well.
That's nice, actually.
Apple juice is levels as well, man.
Apple juice, yeah. Tesco's apple juice is the
That's
best
Cal's drink, isn't it? Cal off Coppage.
It's
That's
the
his
best
drink.
one though. It is
Yeah.
the best one, Tesco apple juice.
Nah, bro, Jamie Sainsbury's has got the better one still.
Personally,
Sainsbury's.
In fact, Marks and Spencer's got the best one, but I ain't paying £3 for no apple juice.
No, I ain't going. No, I ain't going. Jesus Christ.
So that's what feeling there.
a cup of tea in the morning.
Yeah, come on.
And a line.
Cup of tea in the morning. Cold, freezing cold can and brew.
I'm really,
The best alcohol is Captain Morgan's with a wee bit of amber.
Yeah,
John gave the most British answer of all time then. I am tea.
that's tea,
Come on.
iron brew. Yeah,
Come on.
that's so British.
A good cup of tea though is elite still. You have to make it properly though, man. You know what I'm
Yeah, you got to have milky tea.
That's
I ain't having none of that strong tea shit.
nah,
No,
stronger the better.
I'm with Cav, bro. I'm with
I
Cav, bro.
don't
I'm not on the milk.
Lauren loves strong tea. I like my tea a bit like me, milky.
Pale. Nah.
no.
That's what I like. Milky and sweet. That's what I like. Milky and sweet tea. But then I like my coffee really strong. I like strong coffee.
The tea bag has to stew for 10 minutes.
Oh no, I can't have that shit. I got Thames water. You can't let it stew for 2 seconds. Then I'm like, get that film on top of it. It's horrible.
I use a Brita film.
Rods
man.
knows what I'm saying, man.
Usually
You
like
get that film, don't you, Rods? Right on top of the tea if you leave it for too long. It's horrible. Did any of you steal money from your mum's purse? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. My mum's a savage, bro. Like, I ain't even risking that shit.
Boy, not me for that. I ain't gonna lie, you know. I stole the odd £1 or 2 from my mum's purse back in the day, you know.
How old though? Like young teenagers or?
Yes.
Nah, I was about 10.
Yeah, I was
10.
I got, because my mum and dad went together, I got good pocket money from my dad. And 20 quid back then lasted me time. And then by the time I was like 12 and that. By the time I was 12, I was a drug dealer, bro. I was making more money than my teachers and that, so I was all right for money still. You know, I was putting money in my mum's purse, bro.
I get fuck all.
He means he's not real drugs, by the way, guys. He was into his fitness back then. He was selling BCAs and creatine.
Yeah. What Cav said.
Creatine.
Man.
Anabolic.
We for small leaf.
Favorite
From
favorite sex position.
Don't ever small leaf me again, bro. That's not my ends, bro. That's not my ends, bro. I'm from Nechel's, bro. Nechel's and Aston.
Aston or Villa.
Yeah.
Favorite sex position.
That's hard, yeah.
I'm not going to answer that.
Well, you need to be hard to it happen. That's right.
This is an interesting one still.
I like to see their face, so I'm face to face, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, bro. Missionary is underrated, bro.
It is underrated, man.
It's underrated because everyone makes it Gordon and that in it, but
I don't want to see her ass. Just put her on her fucking back.
Thing is, my missus' ass is serious though. Like it's levels, bro.
Yeah, but I've always thought
that bro. She's a horse rider, bro. Like
you could turn them round and go from behind, but then they could be texting for all you know. You know, it could be like you're doing everything right, and they're like,
mate, if my missus has composure,
still got the clicker sounds on.
She's
put it on D&D. Put it on D&D.
I'm gonna say missionary, bro, but not that boring type. But yeah, you can do a lot of things.
Mix it up a missionary. You can do it different ways, can't you?
The swing's got the best.
The swing,
bro. Bro, the swing is long, bro.
The swing,
bro. You done to them guys who like to complicate sex, innit, bro? All the complicated positions ain't fun, bro. The shit.
Yeah. I went savage on that.
Yeah, man.
How'd they do it in prison?
I stroll.
Hello, mate.
Poor Rods. He ain't escaped this.
You know, we asked you the wrong person there, pal. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say something before now. I'm gonna say it.
Hell in a Cell, John versus Rods. Who wins and how? I'm going John, because I think Rods will have to have a nap halfway through.
What's that?
Hell in a Cell.
Me and you?
No, not me and you and John. You two battle. Hell in a Cell. Who wins?
I think John goes for the last ride on top of the cell. He can't get Rods up. Rod reverses.
And then Rod goes for the F5.
Puts him through, and then puts him through the ring. Yeah, that's what I think what happens. Or Rod throws John through the cell, and then, you know what I mean?
Or does the Undertaker Mankind Hell in the Cell match where Mankind gets thrown off the Hell in the Cell?
Yeah, backflips to do.
I think Cav and Jamie come from underneath the ring to help John.
Like Dexter Loomis.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Pat-Man, wicked in a...
Pat-Man,
wicked in a...
John might pull out the shillelagh still. You know, like that Finley style.
What came first, the chicken or the egg?
Chicken.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I've done the science on it, bro. It's the chicken.
It can't be a chicken. The chicken?
No, it's the chicken, bro. It's the chicken.
Where did chicken
no egg is evolving, bro. It can't happen. I'm telling you, it's the chicken.
Where did the chicken come from?
Want some chicken, lads?
From a dinosaur, from a reptile, bro.
Shotgun. You like the way you're talking? Shotgun.
Live without the egg. So where did the fucking chicken come from?
Bro, eggs don't evolve.
My
bro.
answer is Nando's. That's all I know.
Yeah, man.
McDonald's.
Anyone who says egg has been watching too much Pokemon, bro. I'm telling you, man. I've done the math on it, bro.
It's got to be an egg.
Pokemon.
Where did the egg come from? The one for the chicken?
They're all in the same family, the evolution of reptiles and dinosaurs and chickens. They're all in the same family. So obviously, whatever gave birth to the chicken died out, bro. So
right, next, Jamie, because this
favorite injury-prone player, Ox or Nabby?
Ox.
Ox.
No, Nabby, isn't it?
Ox has done more for Liverpool, way more.
I'll go Ox.
Yeah, it's Nabby, man. Nabby's injured. Now he's injured when he gets out of bed.
Man City alone.
Rod,
yeah, but it's your favorite, isn't it? It's your favorite player. It's your favorite injury-prone player. Not who's more.
You're forgetting something here.
Nabby.
Nabby's your favorite one.
You should have put Aquilani there.
Aquilani there.
Bro, Nabby's done nothing.
You got to remember who Ox is married to as well.
You're forgetting.
Respect Perry.
Just die.
Favorite player
Sturridge.
all time. Mine is
Liverpool
Messi.
player.
No, any player.
They're putting on, they're putting-
Any player.
Mine's Messi, without a doubt.
I think me and
Um,
Savage might have the same here. Oh,
Yeah.
you got Gerrard.
I'm not.
You're gonna say
having
Ronaldinho,
Ronaldo.
innit?
Perlo.
Yeah, they're
Perlo.
always tied for me, innit? But
Perlo.
Gerrard's done a bit more for me. Ronaldinho would be the favourite though. But
No, I think Perlo. Me would be Perlo.
Gerrard's a
Perlo.
baller still.
Yeah, what he does in midfield is just like unnatural. What he does in midfield is just.
You know, one thing that Ronaldinho is kind of underrated, bro. Like,
It's because he had a
like
short
people,
career.
if you ask people about him, everyone says nice things and amazing things. But if everyone has conversations about the best players, no one seems to bring it up. Who cares? I saw his career wasn't that short.
It's
Like,
just because he ain't got the longevity of Messi, is he?
Best.
yeah, but it doesn't have to be on Messi's level. But like, people don't even bring him up with like other people. This geezer's
He should,
won.
I said it earlier. The other day, I'd have Ronaldinho over Ronaldo every day of the week.
Has Ronaldinho won every trophy?
Right, hold
He's
on.
won every trophy.
Whoa. But was Ronaldinho better than George Best?
He's better than George Best, bro.
No.
He's better.
Not a
than
bad
George
drinker.
Best. George Best is
No.
the most overrated player in football, bro.
Yeah, but
No,
Ronaldinho had the
I wouldn't say that.
Ronaldinho had the ability to make you fall in love with football. Like,
Nah, Rods, I'm saying it, bro. The internet might come after me and that. George Best is the most overrated player in football. In fact, George Best ain't the most overrated.
No.
Paul Gascoigne's the most overrated player in football.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
You thought
George-
you thought the trader was going to take this channel down. It's going to be that comment, right?
Which George Best or Paul Gascoigne? Because I'm telling you,
Paul
bro,
Gascoigne. Paul
is
Gascoigne
overrated.
fans. Then Paul Gascoigne lovers will come for you, man.
No, Paul Gascoigne.
What Cleat way is the best?
This geezer brought Raul Motor a cup of tea and that, bro, and everyone's just fine with it, bro. I don't understand. I don't understand, bro.
I don't even know what Cleat way.
no, it means clear way.
know what that means.
Oh, clear way.
The cranberry. The cranberry is the best.
Have you tasted the Vimto one? What came out last month?
The special. Yeah.
It tastes
Can you
just
still-
like Vimto one.
I don't know if you can get that again now though, because you could get it and then it stops and then it.
No, it's on the
released
website
it.
now.
Is it?
It's Impact Week on it.
She'll work this out, man. Missionary with a pillar under her back.
Go
And
on,
one over
Sean.
her face.
I'll give it
So
to
he's
you.
taught that.
Depends, man.
I prefer.
If you got one of them freaky misses that wants to be choked in that, bro, you need to see her face, bro. You know, like that.
I prefer the trigger, like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. My missus is one of them, bro. Nah, because you try and do the choke thing and have it like at a certain level where you don't kill her and that, but then they always grab your hand harder, bro. So it's what it is. Bitch, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. I'm not going down for manslaughter. Yeah,
What came first, cake or a Weetabix?
Weetabix.
Weetabix is underrated, man.
Keep up with the
Weetabix is levels, man.
Yeah.
I have 5
Steady
Weetabix.
beats.
5 Weetabix of hot milk, sugar, beautiful.
Load up the sugar.
Yeah.
Come on.
You gotta recognize Weetabix is just your base. You got to add banana, honey, all sorts of stuff in there.
No.
Yeah.
Go healthy.
Nah, bro. Cav's one of them guys, isn't it, man? He has them
I just
Instagram
went,
breakfasts, bro.
I have 5 Weetabix
I
of
know.
fat pig, sugar and hot milk, and Cav's like,
Bro,
you've got to have banana.
Jamie, Cav's one of them guys, bro. You know the ones with the Pokeballs and that, bro. He's got like fruit and then almonds and that lined up around the side with strawberry in the middle, bro. I know, bro.
Anything sweet will be right.
Two footballers you want to see fight. Duncan Ferguson and El Hadj Diouf.
Darwin
No.
Núñez and Haaland.
In Ara.
Oh yeah. Shout.
Messi and Ronaldo.
Messi will win that fight, bro.
Yeah.
Ronaldo's not about it.
No.
Messi's
Messi's Argentinian.
Henderson, yeah, and Diego Jota.
That's not a bad shot. Actually,
That'd be good.
Zlatan and
Zlatan
Haaland. Yeah, Zlatan and Haaland.
Hey, you know Zlatan got punched up by one of his teammates at AC Milan.
Yeah, but
He got punched up. We got punched up here.
It's a martial artist, ain't it?
Yeah, we got punched up. One of his teammates punched him up, big man.
Zlatan wanted him dead.
He did. Like the guy knows that obviously he does martial arts and everything. Like he didn't business. Like he rushed him, punched him up. Like seriously, punched him up.
I'd like to
Real
see a
simple.
charity. I'd like to see a charity boxing match between Hendo and Milner.
I think Hendo
get
would have
money
more
on
skill,
that.
but you're not putting Milner out, bro. He's going
No.
to the
Yeah.
12th without fail, bro.
Yeah, that's going on 12 rounds.
Have you
Yeah,
seen Milner's
that's
jaw,
cool.
bro? That's
Yeah,
a
he's got a
solid
square
jaw.
jaw. You ain't knocking out a square jawed man, you know.
Yeah, that's facts, bro.
Yeah, that'd be a good
I
fight.
need
though.
more fights anyway. So
Oh, big up, Andrew.
Yeah,
I'll,
See you later, man.
I'll
See you
speak.
later,
Big up,
mate.
Andrew.
I'll DM you tomorrow.
Yeah,
See you
every
later.
single time, man.
Big up, man.
Pamela Anderson
Gotta
or
go with Kim on this one.
Kardashian's leaked porno.
It's not fair though. It's not fair, shout,
It's
because
Pam all day,
Pam
isn't
Anderson won the
Pam all day, blood.
it? Pam all day.
Nah, the quality of the video is shit, bro.
Yeah, but Pam is a woman all day anyway.
Nah, but they said porno.
Yeah.
How
What
porno
about
is you can hardly see it, bro.
I haven't seen
who
it. That's it.
was the girl? Who was the girl from N Dubs?
Oh, Talisa,
Yeah.
it's a shit video as well, man.
You seen that one?
I was very disappointed with the way she handled it, man. It's terrible, bro.
Disappointing how she handled it.
Bro, any woman who spits on it like that, bro.
Oh no,
Oh, no,
she went.
that's
She
wrong,
went.
Hell, man.
You meant I wanted to see like, God, get it right on there.
Proper thing.
Oh,
Yeah, let's be honest, man. Both of them were terrible videos and that, but one had better visual quality on it. But they're both terrible.
Paris
Well, King
Hilton.
Gaddafi one.
Paris
if
Hilton.
you put Paris Hilton's one in there, she's got the better one.
Yeah,
She just
'cause
wasn't
I love
that
the
good.
fact. I love the fact they redigitalized it and made it color as well.
Yeah, because at one point it goes proper night vision and that, bro.
Yeah. And then they said it was an accident.
Fun fact, Jamie, I actually saw that video. That is probably the only porn video I actually watched on accident, bro. Like the reason why I first saw it, it was in my cousin's
Everywhere, though,
DVD, and it was called One Night in
Everywhere.
Paris. So I just thought it was a movie, and I was like, this ain't a movie, but
One night.
let's go, man.
I've seen One Night in China.
Me too, man. Terrible.
I've seen One Night in
Ex-fucking-
China. I never want to see Sean Waltman's cock ever again.
Yeah, it's a terrible thing, man.
They were both fucked up as well.
Page has got better videos than all of them, bro. So you know,
Oh, how did Woods get away with it all? By the way.
hey, all he done was have sex, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but who was the geezer videoing it?
It's Fingy, innit? Brad Maddox, the ref.
Brad Maddox, that's
Well,
right.
You got to remember that video. It's from NXT times. It's not from. It came out in WWE, but she's from. It's old NXT, so
Yeah.
can't really do anything about it. It was when I was on the road.
Savage expecting HD quality.
Yeah, that's me, bro. I expect 4K minimum now, bro. This, you know what I mean, I'm not going back on it, bro.
Him defo has the most vanilla sex going.
Yeah, it was terrible. It's terrible.
Who did she have it with?
Ray J.
Who's
To
the
be fair
Ray
to
J?
Kim, though, that was old as well. That was like 2006, and then the video
Who's
came out.
the one
2008.
married to the basketball player who cheated on her?
Chloe.
Who's the fat one?
Chloe.
Oh, that's the one I like.
She's not fat now.
No, she's nice now, isn't she? But when she first,
yeah.
she's the one I liked. By the way, Kim Kardashian's mum is the greatest promoter that ever lived.
Yeah,
Because-
she's a G.
They have got nothing special about them, but they're like trillionaires.
I respect
No.
the Kardashians, man. I'm one of the people who are always on their side, bro. Like honestly,
Yeah,
man,
yeah, big up them.
I think what they've done is incredible, bro. Everyone else
Hell
is just
yeah.
hating on that, man, because they
Yeah,
didn't
Sell
think
your
of it
stuff
first.
and be a billionaire.
Hmm?
Can I
Has
say,
anyone had sex on a plane?
Yeah.
I'm too big. I am bigger than the toilet, so I can't get.
Can I, does everyone like everyone
Not that
here,
part. I mean, my body.
Do you R&B music,
R&B
R&B music.
What, rhythm and blues?
rap music,
I listen to everything, man.
right? What would you say is the greatest rapper alive? Alive,
Alive?
not alive.
I don't really know anything about it. I'll just say Eminem because he's the only one I like.
Jay-Z, probably.
I like
Jay-Z.
Snoop. To be
Yeah,
fair,
but I don't
Snoop.
like the latest Jay-Z stuff that he's done. To
Me
be
either.
honest.
Me either. I don't either.
I just like Snoop Dogg. I just like listening to Snoop Dogg talk. He's hilarious.
Yeah,
Eminem for me, goat. Eminem is the greatest rapper. He's a goat.
Yeah. I mean, if he wasn't dead or alive, I would have said Tupac's my favorite rapper of all time. But
Well, he's alive,
Um,
though, isn't he?
But
Yeah,
I
but-
hate Eminem. If you put Tupac and Eminem, they're very, very close.
I don't know, you know.
Tupac
See
made
that
better
video?
songs.
Do you see that video of Eminem breaking down how you can actually make orange rhyme?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's
Eminem's
quite cool,
a
actually.
genius, bro. He's a genius, bro.
Oh yeah, big
When
up
Biggie died, when Biggie and Tupac died and everything, I kind of stopped listening to rap anyway. I used to listen to a lot of East Coast stuff before. Do you know what I mean? But I'm more of a dancehall man. That's my thing.
I've never really listened to rap stuff. My favorite anti-rap song is Kurt Henning's "Rap Is Crap."
Come on.
You remember that, Savage?
Yeah,
Kurt
of course,
Henning-
bro.
Kurt Henning's "Rap Is Crap" song. That is hilarious.
Travis, do you know the quote from The Game?
The Game, the rapper.
Yeah. Do you know the quote he said about Eminem?
Which quote? Because you just made a diss track on him, so I don't know.
That's what I'm going to say. So his quote was years before the diss
I know
track.
what you're gonna say. Yeah.
You can't fuck with the white boy.
Yeah, he said that, and then he said that, and then made a diss track 2 months ago, bro. So it's a bit. You are right though. Eminem will smoke anyone if it comes to diss tracks, and that'll smoke you. If it comes to rapping, like as an art, he's the best rapper. But if it comes to making songs, his songs.
Yeah, but the thing is, people go after Eminem just for the publicity now, don't they? A bit
That's
of
what I was
clout.
about to say. That's what I was about to say.
Look at Machine Gun Kelly. Like he freaking became an actor off the back of like having a few back and forths with him and stuff like.
Eminem's Fallout song to him was hilarious.
A fog.
Yeah.
He's literally walking with fucking thongs, mountain thongs.
I actually listen to like when I said I listen to everything, bro. My playlist is the maddest playlist.
Yeah, same with mine. I've got if you look to my Spotify playlist, I've got like Lionel Richie that I love, right? Then I've got Guns N' Roses, which is my favorite ever band. Then you'll have a bit of Blur and Oasis. Then you'll have a bit of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. You know, I've got
literally everything, bro. Like,
I like that
my rock playlist is probably my best playlist. That's what I use for the gym. And then I've got country music, I've got pop, I've got everything, bro. Because that's what I chill to when I'm working. That's what I listen to, country music, bro.
One of my missus' pet peeves with me though, especially if we're in the car, I just flick through songs, flick. I can't listen to an entire song. If I
45
like
seconds enough.
Yeah.
Cav, do you listen to reggae music?
Man. Right now, I've got the Michael Bublé
Cav, do you listen to reggae music, Cav?
Defrosting, bro. You know, like that.
Yeah,
I listen to everything, bro.
Get that ready.
Yeah,
I can imagine Cav as a selector, you know, on a sound system, you know.
What's the guy that sings?
That'd be heavy, you know.
My dad's I've told you before, my dad's Jamaican and Cuban, so
I thought, you know what isn't it? I didn't know that, you know. But you look mixed race. I was gonna ask you today if you was mixed race. For real, man, not lying, dog. I was gonna ask you mixed race. Seriously, man.
I'm trying to see the Jamaican cat.
Do you speak Spanish?
No.
No tú hablas español?
Jeremy, can you get me off the big screen now, please?
No, you're too pretty, Cav.
Yeah, if you look at my sister, I took a lot of my mum's features, but my full sister, she's darker skinned, like big nose, thick hair, you know. Yeah. We look. It's amazing when we, you know, if we stood next to each other, we look like we have completely different families, but yeah, we're full siblings.
That's so cool, though. That's so cool to have. Like,
I like that, you know.
Give you like country song to listen to, yeah. Chris Stapleton, Tennessee Whiskey. Come on.
Yeah, bad tune, you know. Listen, Savage.
Yeah.
One of the baddest songs to ever grace the planet, bro. I swear to God, man.
Don't ramp with that tune, you know. Do not ramp with that.
Voice is ridiculous.
Bad tune.
Yeah.
Tune a bad, you know.
Facts, bro. Yeah.
And talk about red wine as well, isn't it? Red wine.
Yeah,
Strawberry wine, sorry. Strawberry wine.
It's hard to beat that song still.
The Gareth Brooks song.
Big tune.
River.
Big song.
That's a
big song, man.
Then there's Thunder Roads.
Yep. I'm at the point now, bro. If you put me in like some pop quiz and that, bro, about music, I'll smoke people, bro. I know random stuff for no reason, bro.
What the fuck's that other one called? Gareth Brooks Summer or something?
I'm not sure, man, but I like
Summer Road.
The Kid Rock song I like as well, man. What song is this? I keep adding stuff to my playlist and that. What's the one with the Kid Rock song? But the tune is like "Sweet Home Alabama," but it's not that. What's the song called? It's a banger, man. Yeah, rock music's my shit still, bro. I like instruments being used in it. So, and then I like Frank Sinatra and that. That's my vibe, bro. If I listen to that live, it's going off, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, I love proper music, bro.
Did anyone watch that new Elvis film?
No.
I haven't watched it yet, man. I haven't watched it, bro.
I watched it last week. It's really, really good, actually.
Yeah, I thought it was the geezer. The geezer looks like he's done a good job, to be fair.
Yeah, it's the best Elvis impersonator I've seen.
Yeah. I mean, Elvis is a bit
dodgy
suspect
ones,
himself,
can't
but,
real dodgy.
I like Coldplay. Coldplay's a
vibe, man.
Bang,
Coldplay.
Say that again, Rod.
Coldplay.
Yeah, do you know what though?
I can't have a Coldplay.
I don't like Coldplay.
What?
Cal's about to play the internet.
What did Cav say? I didn't hear it. Sorry.
You don't like Coldplay?
Well,
Good man, Cav. Cav, I'm with you.
Yeah?
I'm with you.
No, Coldplay's wicked.
Let's drop everyone else out, Cav.
But look, the long sleeve and the short sleeve thing did it for me, you know. But like, yeah, the music, it's Chris Martin, isn't it?
Yeah, to be fair to you, yeah, all of the Coldplay that I listen to is from like early 2000s and that. So I don't really listen to anything. Yeah, it's all the best stuff in it. I listen to Arctic Monkeys and that all the time, and freaking Royal Blood and all these bands and that. But yeah, like most of it's old stuff in it. If I'm the old stuff's always the best stuff, to be fair.
We've got quite a few out of Leicester. We've got quite a few guys done quite well recently.
Kasabian,
Kasabian, yeah, from Leicester.
Yeah, Kasabian's
I like Kasabian. Good.
I used to live near Leicester as well, you know. I used to live in Northampton.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah, 8 years, man.
Close. That's very close, yeah.
I think wrestling got me into rock music. I think wrestling got me into rock music and skating. Like I used to do like skateboarding and that, and then so the Tony Hawk's games when I was younger, and then all of the wrestlers, like all their theme songs were rock in it. So I grew up listening to that, and then it is what it is, man. Some of the best rock songs are wrestling theme songs, bro.
Do you still wrestle now?
Yeah. Now, just watching wrestling. I've done like proper Olympic style wrestling. That was when I was doing MMA and that though. But like everything else is pro wrestling on it. So, but yeah, the songs, rock's it's my shit still, man. Yeah, proper. They all play the instruments on it. Everything's played like by somebody who's doing it. So I think that's what it is. To be fair. Yeah.
What about the Lighthouse family or UB40?
Yeah, I like UB40.
UB40 is dope.
Oh, UB40 is wicked, man.
Yeah, UB40 is dope. Come on.
Yeah.
So everyone saying in the chat, R.I.P. Meat.
Are they for Handsworth? They're for Handsworth, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're man for Handsworth, yeah. So it's Steel Pulse for Handsworth as well?
I think so.
Steel Pulse. I'm sure that as well. Steel Pulse as well. You know what I mean? But yeah, the guy that passed away, didn't he?
Come on. Oh yeah, what am I talking about? Yeah, they went to my school, innit? They went to the same school I went to. Obviously, I didn't go at the same time, but because in my school they had paintings of them on the wall everywhere. So yeah.
Oh dear me, right guys, we are going to leave it there. It's late, but yeah, guys, that is the first ever After Dark podcast. We will do this every Sunday night, guys. Every Sunday night.
To be fair, this finished at a good time, bro. Yesterday we finished at 2:00, something like that.
Yeah, I know that was mental.
I know it.
That went mental.
You guys are killing me. I get 4 hours sleep when I'm on with you lot.
You can go off whenever you like, my man. If you need to.
It's all good. It's all good.
Well, I'll tell you what. Yesterday, right? I was bored yesterday and everything, and then I got on the stream and everything that, right? I just remember leaving the stream happy, you know. Happy. It was such a vibe yesterday, man, and it's always a vibe when it comes to your shows, man.
What has everyone got planned for tomorrow? And it start of the weekend, bro.
Well, it's Penny's surgery tomorrow.
Come on.
Okay. She's her neck's getting fused tomorrow, so
big up Penny, man.
Hopefully, then by the weekend or just after it, she'll be home. So we're on the final stretch now, but she's having so she got moved to the other hospital today for her surgery there tomorrow. And they're fusing her neck, and they're hoping to keep her. She's going to come home with the halo around her head and onto her brace to keep the fusion still, because their bones are so soft when you're kids, ain't they? They don't want that fusion to slip. So she'll be in that for 6 weeks when she's home, but she'll be home, and that's the main thing. So Yeah, so I won't be doing much tomorrow. I'm just going because I can't get up there because her surgery is going to be 10 to 15 hours long.
Wow.
So I can't get up there because I've got the other 2 kids and all that.
Yeah,
so
the other kids on it.
I won't be doing nothing tomorrow. I'm just going to be sitting at home, thinking, making sure it's okay on the phone to Lauren and stuff like that. But Tuesday onwards, I'll be back to normal. Champions League preview, then Champions League game against Ajax. All the good stuff.
Oh yeah.
I'm doing a preview tomorrow. I'm going to do a preview tomorrow. 5:30 and that. Do you know what I mean? So if anybody's free, they can jump on. Welcome to jump on and stuff. You know what I mean? But apart from that, nothing much planned for tomorrow, really. Do you know what I mean? And stuff.
It's the thing with football, isn't it? The thing when there's no football, it just ruins everything, don't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just being a man, but I don't know what to do when there's no football.
Nah, everything revolves around football, bro. That's how we work, man. That's how we operate, man. It's mad still.
It's mad. It's mad. Did everyone see the what they did in the cricket? The respect they did in the cricket. Do you think that's what everyone should have done in the football instead of cancelling it?
100%.
Yeah. What Peter Crouch said.
Yeah, I think the FA thought everyone else was going to cancel. Then they went forward with it, and everyone else was like, "No, we're not cancelling, bro."
You're a fucking dick.
Because
I lost my parking. I paid for my parking.
Oh yeah, you game.
Did you get it? Are you going to get it back and all that, Cav?
I've not heard anything. I'm assuming when it gets
money.
But it's a pain for me because now that was on a Saturday, obviously, but now it's going to be rescheduled for the midweek. So then I'm going to have to drive up and drive back to go in the midweek.
What was not really far from you, though, is it? Really?
It was Anfield, wasn't it?
About 2.5 hours,
2 hours,
and then
getting out of Liverpool.
Getting out of Liverpool as well is a pain after match day. So then you're probably coming back. It'll probably from the point at which I get in the car.
It'll be longer on the way back.
4 hours.
Yeah, trying to get through that first line of traffic outside Anfield is first.
Yeah,
it's a bit of a myth still, bro. I don't know, man. But you're right, Jamie. They probably should have done what the cricket does.
This is true. Apparently, this is the rumour going around that they were worried about what Celtic and Liverpool would do. Because obviously,
it's probably.
I mean, Andrew's gone. True. Andrew's gone now, and he could have spoken it, but Scousers obviously don't. They don't.
It's probably true because I don't know if you've seen the game on Twitter, innit? The Irish game. What there was the singing in the crowd and that.
I saw that.
Obviously, select few people, but that's allowed. That's loud enough, innit? So
I have
what it is, man.
But I'm not talking because my opinion, some people could say is biased because I'm a Rangers fan. So I'm not going to talk on that.
At the end of the day, obviously, it's the FA who called the game off, innit? And obviously, Fingy's the honorary president of the FA, William. So they might have just been honouring him. To be fair, I think no one really mentioned that, but he's the president, I think. So it's one of them, man. I'm kind of over it, brother. It's just one of them, innit? Listen, the Queen's a massive figure in England, whether people like it or not. It's a massive thing in history. So listen, if it's only a few football games off, then it's few football.
I saw UFC put a picture up before the event.
But they got a picture up in Sainsbury's and that, bro. I know the boss.
I'm saying like the beginning of the UFC last night. I don't know if anyone watched it because we never spoke about it. But, beginning of the UFC last night, the Queen's picture was on at the first thing, their tribute. That's how big it is. It's huge.
That's huge. It's massive. It's massive because obviously she's not just the Queen of England, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's all the Commonwealth countries. It's Canada. It's Australia. So it's massive, isn't it? But,
it's huge. It's huge.
So obviously, I've seen that. Obviously, they started moving the coffin down from Balmoral earlier and that, and then obviously leading into the funeral and all that stuff as well. So,
Jimmy, you're meant to start with the UFC.
I know, and I've ended with it. I didn't even talk about it.
Oh man, big up Liz anyway, man, and obviously all the 9/11 families and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 9/11 as well.
That's what I was doing before I came on here, man, because that was FaceTiming all my family in New York and that. Obviously, we had a lot of family that was like troubled by the whole thing, and it. So
I do love watching all the 9/11 documentaries and that. Though I find it fascinating, all the stories.
I've been obsessed with it since I was a kid, man. Because obviously my holiday got messed up because of that, innit? Like my holiday was for the 12th of September, so we had to move it. So the first planes that went back to New York was our planes. So
did you
been obsessed with it since I was a kid.
You've been over to New York. I mean, I've heard you mention it before. So you've been into the memorial The museum.
Nah, so I went. Nah, the last time I went New York, I was younger in it. So we went New York about 2 months or maybe 3 months after 9/11. Basically, whenever the planes opened back up and was allowed to travel, we went straight away. So I went to the site when they were still cleaning, like still moving stuff and that.
Oh wow!
And then, yeah, I haven't been to the 9/11. I don't think I've been back to New York since that museum's been there. To be fair, but
I've been. It's where the towers were. There's now like wells, like a water feature.
There's 2 wells on the
with
floor.
the names of people. But the museum itself, you go in and they've still got obviously like things from the building and like all the original steels there that's all twisted up and stuff. But there's a room that you go into, and it's basically photographs of all the people that had passed and a video of the families talking about the person they'd lost, and it really hits home. It really hits home. Then that's quite an emotional.
Well, I watched the thing earlier. The few people that were, obviously there's some people that stayed missing the whole time because of like obviously what happened in it. So DNA stuff had been done ever since then. And there's a few what's in online today from they must have made the video yesterday and put it out today, and that there's a few people that they've been able to give the families like details and that now because that's kind of crazy, isn't it? Like it's 21 years after, and you like obviously you know what happened, but still closure on it. But
21 years.
Yeah, 21 years and that, man. Because I got family who was sick after 9/11, like because of the debris and that. So
I remember watching it live. I remember watching it live.
Me too, man. I saw the second plane live when I got back from school. Like as I walked in the door, it was on the TV. Yeah. And yeah, man, couldn't believe it, bro. Man, obviously, at first, I was just pissed about my holiday in it because I was like 11.
You guys watch Simon on YouTube?
Who?
Simon, he's called. He does all the no challenge videos. He does fun.
No.
I never heard of it, mate.
New York to LA. No money challenge.
Oh, Liverpool fan Simon.
Yes.
The one who went to the Champions League on a pound.
Yes.
In that broken car. Yeah, I watched Simon. He's a G.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah.
Well, no, not last year. Sorry, a few years ago, for my 30th, I was going to do a New York no money challenge.
Yeah.
And put it on YouTube. But then my missus, she took that well and ended up in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Which she's still in. So I was like, I couldn't do it. But I would love, still this, I want to do a no money challenge in New York. For these old guys. My 2 kids are autistic.
Yeah.
So I would love to do something like that just to raise money for all.
That'd be sick, bro.
Yeah. That'd be great.
That'd be good. That'd be good. And on that note, guys,
sick, bro.
I'd like to support you, John, but I can't give you any money towards it. So.
And on that note, guys, we are out of here. Thank you for your time today. Been beautiful as always. We'll see you again soon.
Peace out, chat, man.